Oh, there we go. He dancing. He's dancing. He's dancing. We
Oh,
in
hold
the
on, hold on.
building.
Remember any given Sunday when they scored? They
Listen, hey, fam, what's up with the squad? It says your favorite on TV local Tennessee in the building with my nephew. Welcome to HDiiTV. What's up, nephew? What's up? What's up? What's up?
You rocking with the band. Had to get my,
fam.
Had to hit the opera on you niggas,
Hit the opera, hit the opera, hit the opera. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Billy Nancy, what's happening? Y'all come in, hit the like
What up,
and the
Billy?
share because they both right there. I'm back like I never left. Hey, we gotta talk some collapses.
Some collapse? You mean some?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Let me clear my throat.
Let's start with Natalie Nakase and the Golden State Valks.
Nah, Auntie, no. We gotta. She has digressed to knocking boots. She's not Nakasi right now. She's knocking boots.
I still got her coach of the year.
No, she coach of the year. No, she coach of the year. But for that game and the last game before that, she knocking boots. The other one was Nakasi. Nakasi was that's the coach of the year. I don't know who the hell this was yesterday. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's crazy. And like Cheryl Reeve had an epiphany, like, why didn't I play DJ in the first half? Duh. That's probably like her and Natisha Heidemann could be your best 1-2 punch off the bench we've seen in a long time. Like, I don't get it. Cheryl Reeve was tripping too.
So if you're Golden State, when you walk away from that game, how are you approaching this next game? Going not home, but home, right? And then what is the approach? How do you walk into this next game? What's your
but Auntie, their approach wasn't bad. Veronica Burton and Salon put belt to butt early. The problem with them was when Cheryl brought some different players in, like Natisha Heidemann and brought Shepard and them in, Nakasi didn't show how to improve. And in the second half, when they brought Dejanay in, they couldn't match that energy. That was one of the things I was worried about. Huh?
How did you like DJ? That's what I was going to ask. How did you like Dejanay's her impact on the game? What did you
those back-to-back three? Man, look, Dejanay. I'm gonna be honest with you, Auntie. If there was no Jackie Young, Dejanay would be the best perimeter defender. Period. Like, she would be the best one, not just because of her ability to own ball, her off the ball defense to help on traps, help play the passing lanes. Oh my gosh. Like, if you want to be a young player and you want to survive making it to the next level, you talk about it all the time, Auntie. My brother Showtime talk about it all the time. You got to be able to sit in that chair, and you got to be able to make things happen when you don't have the ball in your hands, like at least 15 or 20% of the game. Her impact, like, this is why I was so happy she got away from Dallas, because I think, Auntie, and I'm guilty of it as well, we forget how great Dejanay is. Like, they were trying to limit her to in my boy Prince voice, they trying to limit her to being Paige's mom and like a weird relationship between them. They trying to make it seem like she's like Paige's like conscience or something. It was so stupid. So what she did yesterday, it was impressive because that messed everybody up on Golden State, because they couldn't match that energy. And then Golden State, this has been my issue, not just with them. We talk about the league. They're jacking up way too many threes in the league. In playoff basketball,
let's talk about it.
Yeah, in basketball and the playoffs, Auntie, you've been watching longer than me. You can't live by the three or die or unalive by the three. That doesn't go well. And then if you're not, and then if you don't have a player who can get downhill, I felt like Salon and Burden should have got more aggressive down the stretch. But the game was so lost at the end of the third quarter and going in the fourth quarter, they kind of just turned back into that team we saw the last game of the season. Like, who are you? Like, where are you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the Nakasi, the coaching genius everyone call you? You know, I don't want to label this tour, but I've seen this from coaches, Auntie, where they're very good when there's no pressure, but then when pressure hits, they don't make those adjustments. They don't make that. They don't get their team up for it. They don't sustain that lead they had. They kind of lose focus.
Well, we're gonna find out. Like I said, I felt like Natisha Hiedeman had a heck of an impact on the game yesterday. And I don't know what their answer is for Hiedeman, right? I don't know who they're gonna put on Hiedeman. I'm with you though. I feel like they took threes that they didn't need to take. And then of course, the no Letitia me here for me is like, you know, what are y'all doing? You got to get LA on the floor for more than 4 minutes. We all know what she can bring. I'm not sure what else she can show to get on the floor, but
what's up, Prince? What up, my brother Prince?
What up, Prince? Especially because they took this L at the crib, right? They took the L at the crib. How do you get on the road and go, right? Because, you know, like people say, and Rob was even just talking about, usually at home, your role players play well at home. So now you got to get these rookies, although they're season rookies, right? Because they played overseas or whatever. But you got to get them to get on the road and go play ball on the road in the playoffs in a must-win game. Will they do it? Can they do it? You know, will you see him shorten the rotation even more? But you know, for me, it's getting that lineup on the floor. To me, Mac needed to be on the floor last night.
Yeah, absolutely. Letitia needed to play. I don't get why she don't play Letitia. Yeah.
As far as Phoenix goes, Sky has to close, and yes, Letitia and me here has to be on the floor for Golden State. So.
For Phoenix. The reason Phoenix lost was they went to the wrong person down the stretch. They went to Satu a lot. They should have gone to Kalea Copper more. Look,
I gotta stay out of foul trouble though.
She do. But at the same time, I'm still going to her at the end. I got to
that's the closer.
Kalea, listen, I predicted this when I was on. You know, I've been saying this about Phoenix. You know, I'm a fan of Phoenix. I love their team. But to me, Satu, she gets too trigger happy. Like she lets the defense off the hook. And this is my issue with Satu I have. When Satu gets to the lane, gets downhill at the basket, she's one of the top players, like probably top 8 in the league. But when she starts saying, I'm going to play like I'm 5'5", and I'm going to shoot these threes, these pretty threes, she shoots her team out the game. And down the stretch, that game was winnable. Kai Copper should have had the ball. And I'm going to blame Nate Tibbetts too. Why would you start the quarter with Sammy Whitcomb? I would have started with Momo in overtime. Or I would have gone to Catherine Westbell. I didn't want him
on the floor.
Right. I wanted Momo on the floor because even though Momo may not give you the threes all the time, her defense and the ability to calm everybody down has been very exceptional this year, because we don't see that from a first-year player, even though she's played some years overseas, but we've never seen that from a first-year player. And to me, I think that showed to me that Nate Tibbetts basically just quitted on her, and that showed the team that we don't rely on her. When I think that team, that starting lineup plays a lot better down the stretch with Momo as opposed to Sammy, because I've been watching them all year. Momo has been, remember that game when Momo was out? They played against the Seattle Storm. The Seattle Storm was having their way with the perimeter because Momo was out. Momo can guard the point of attack probably better than anybody on the team. So I don't like that he did that. And to me, shout out to Stewie. Stewie, every time we try to say, I'm going to bury you, Stewie, it's time to give it up. Stewie said, hold on, I got 3 chips and I got 4 natties. Put some respect on my name in the MVP. I may not say much, but my game speaks for itself, and that's why I've always loved Stewie. She did her thing down the stretch, closing and defensively. Her defense down the stretch was very exceptional, especially when she had to switch on AT. AT couldn't do that bully ball with her. She's too long, has way too good of footwork on the other end of the court to just score on. And even without JJ, they still were able to ball. Natasha Cloud, even though I didn't like her comments at the Chicago Sky thing, telling the crowd to quiet down, that's the only issue I had with her. Natasha Cloud played big for them yesterday. She played real big defensively and as well as getting points on the board. Because look, Natasha Cloud, if her shot isn't going or that mid-range is going, she at least going to give you defense. And also she did some good things on defense. Like, this team to me is very Stewie and Cloud oriented. If those two go off or they do the things that help them win, the little things, this team is going to be tough, and they could possibly sweep them by going to New York. So the only way Phoenix can bounce back, Kai Copper's going to have to close the show. Kai Copper's going to have to show us that MVP Kai from Chicago. She's going to have to show us that. That's the only way I can see them beating that New York team.
Well, we're going to see. I need to know if Stewie healthy.
I don't know. Somebody, yeah, I don't know. I hope she is, because if she's not healthy, New York's in trouble. Because you called it. Stewie with this team is different. They're different with Stewie on the floor. When Stewie's not on the floor, it's like Auntie, when you go to school, you got your substitute teacher, and you know your teacher don't play that it. But when the substitute come in, you know y'all can make paper planes, y'all can play pencil fight, y'all can throw a party, holler at the girls in the back, got your leg up, you know, you like, man, whatever, we ain't got no homework today. You know what I'm saying? And when Stewie comes back, everybody gets in line. Everybody know what time it is. Okay, it's time for us to play. All right, we ready. And she don't even have to say much. She just say one thing, she get on your ass. You finna do it because that's Stewie. Stewie got cachet behind her. So that's the one thing I love about Stewie, man. Stewie's a beast. You know what I'm saying? So, but they need to get a lot more production out of their bench. New York's bench kind of let them down. And Sabrina did well. Sabrina is showing me, even though my shot ain't going, I can do other things. I can play the passing lanes. I can make some assists. I can be the floor general this team need me to be. And she's been proving it. So I give Sabrina a lot of props as well, because usually, Auntie, when people ain't scoring or shooting well, you know what they do? They like to go sit in that corner. They don't want to do nothing. Sabrina is constantly moving, even when her shot's on and off. So that's something I'm impressed with her.
Yeah, I don't. It ain't too much about Sabrina that impressed me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I know.
You know, because it always starts on the defensive end for me. Can she shoot the ball?
Right.
Sure. Can she score? Yeah. Can she score too much sometimes? For sure.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the defending champs, and they got to defend right now. That's the main thing. They got to defend. So, without Stewie, I don't have a whole lot of hope for them. I didn't have a whole lot of hope for them into this period. So
no, they should have lost game one.
I know you want to call McConney on the floor. For me, I didn't want the rookie on the floor, and I didn't want Sammy Wickham on the floor. To me, Phoenix at the end of the game, their closing lineup looks more like Kai Copper, Alyssa Thomas, Dewana Bonner, Satu Sabali, and Natasha Mack or Kalani Brown against this team. I need Kai Copper closing. AT bringing the ball up. I got you. Cole McConney, the rookie played almost a flawless game until the mistake she made, and she turned the ball over late in the game. Didn't want that for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I want to see that lineup on the floor to close. I think that's a hard lineup to close against.
What's up, Miss D? I mean,
what's going on, y'all? I see KS in the building, Mario in the building, Art in the building.
What's up? Hit the like button on both platforms.
What's up, y'all run them likes up. Miss D in the building. Okay. Stewie left knee is concerning. So was it Stewie's left knee or was it the right knee? Because I thought the knee that hurt was, I thought the knee that she hurt was the knee opposite of the one that she had the surgery on. So is both knees hurt now, or did I misunderstand?
I think it's the left. She was grabbing at the left knee. I think she hurt her right knee, and I think her left knee was hurting. I mean, I hope she's okay. Look, like I said, New York is not the same team without Stewie there. Stewie is meant especially in the closing part of the game, Stewie always steps up. I don't trust them without her, because to me, Sabrina starts jacking up ill-advised shots when Stewie's not on the floor. And when Stewie's on the floor, Sabrina knows she ain't gonna do that, because she knows Stewie gonna go over there and let her know, JJ, look, you wild.
JJ get off that block too.
Right, exactly.
So
exactly. And JJ, to me, like I said, JJ, if JJ just plays like 6'6", you know, they could win a lot. They could win the games easier, but I don't know. Because of their offense, they like to keep her around the perimeter and the elbows. I don't get it. So I don't trust them without Stewie. Stewie, to me, is their floor general. She gets everybody involved. She puts everybody in the right spots. If she's not on the floor, this team just looks lost to me. Cloud, she's good at the point guard, but she likes to make it a one-on-one battle a lot. You know, so I don't need my point guard doing that. I mean, those point guards who make it a one-on-one battle, you're most susceptible to lose more than win, especially with your point guard. Okay, I'm gonna go at you. You scored on me, I'm gonna score on you. It's like now you done isolated yourself from the team. So I don't like that. But yeah, I feel you with the McConney. Mac down the stretch. I don't think Alyssa Thomas liked playing with Mac. I don't think she likes playing with Mac or what's your girl name? Kalani Brown. And to me, those two would help. I guess because they slow it down and they're in her spots, they're in her space, because you know she's not really a prolific shooter. So she likes to be around the spots that they're in. And I think that messes her up. I don't think she likes it. I think she likes to be the only person who plays in the lower blocks where nobody's in her way, and she got 3-point snipers all around her. AT choked yesterday. Satu and Copper didn't come to play. That's true, Stephanie. I agree. Ms. D, what's up? They win this series without Stewie, but next round going to be tough. You think they still win without Stewie? We'll see. I think Stewie, if they didn't have Stewie down the stretch, Ms. D, they lose that game by 5 or 8. I think Stewie down the stretch, her defense especially, was key for New York to pull that victory off. Agreed. I need help understanding advantage in stretch 5 is preferable to advantage and rebounding for second chance points, but is it an advantage if 3's not hitting? No, KS, I don't like the stretch 4s or 5s. The reason why, because if you're a stretch 5 or 4, but you can rebound and you can bang in the paint, I'm cool. But a lot of these stretch 4s and 5s, if their shot's not going, they're a liability on the O boards and the defensive boards. So like Azarae Stevens, like she's good. She could rim protect because of her length. She could shoot the 3. But you just saw when Angel and Miller went against her, how they took her lunch. Like she couldn't rebound for nothing. She couldn't even get to the boards. So a stretch 5 is more about spacing on the floor for some teams. But at the same time, it hurts you on the boards. And if you're going against a team who's very paint oriented, a lot of those teams with stretch 5s and everything, if their shot's not on, they're going to end up losing the game a lot most than win. That's my opinion. Satu plays like it's another day in the park. She just play like, I'm going to just shoot. I don't know, man. Satu, it's like Satu wants to be the sole reason the team wins a lot. And it's like sometimes you got to sacrifice those 5 or 6 shots you took and give that to somebody else. And then and then defensively, sometimes she gets cooked, especially on the perimeter. Oh, what's up, Adam? the way the Aces been playing, I don't see no one beating them. Auntie said it. She don't see nobody beating them either. She said it's going to be a clean sweep in the playoffs for them.
45 and zip.
Yep.
Zip.
Yeah, I agree, Billy. The Mercury and Liberty matchup, it is competitive and it's going to be physical. You say it's going no, it's not going 5 games. It's only 3 games. So like if the Mercury win, then the final game is game 3 back in Phoenix. Yeah, Satu playing like shit to you. Yo, Andre, man, you is funny, yo. Andrew said Satu played like shit to yesterday. Miss D.
Andrew she got to get it together. She got to lock in.
She got to. She got to lock in. I agree. She trying to prove something. I see it. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't got to prove nothing. All she got to do is be her. You the unicorn. Right. All you got to do is be the unicorn. You ain't nothing to prove. Be that.
Yeah, I mean, but she just comes off as she's trying to prove instead of just. It's like you said. Look. I like people with that her attitude or that him attitude. Like, I don't like these players who have that. Am I this or am I not this? Like, they're so conflicted. Satu comes off as conflicted to me. Like, if Satu just say, you know what? Move out my goddamn way. I'm the goddamn unicorn. I started this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want her to do. That's what I want to see her do, Auntie. Yeah, like, I'm the unicorn in this bitch. Give me the ball. Move. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but she can only do that to a certain extent, though, on this team. And I say that because, yeah, you the unicorn, but you out here with people that got chips. You out here with a finals MVP and somebody that got a couple chips. So you got to fit in and do your part. So when we call on you, you got to knock it down. But you also can't take shots. You also can't take shots in threes that we don't need. When DeWanna Bonner is crashing to the basket and getting a three the old-fashioned way with the M1, you got to be able to let that take place.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You still have to have that type of attitude, Auntie, even if it's not taking your team over. It's, like, for example, like Craig Hodges. You love Mike. When Mike threw that ball to Craig said, I'm him. I'm gonna knock that down. That's my shot. That's what I need to see from Satu. That whatever shot open up for me, I'm gonna knock that shot down. And I don't think she has that in her. I think she's very conflicted. Like, it's like she's scared at times, like, I guess to take certain shots and to limit her role. It's like she's trying to prove, like, okay, I could do this and that, when you ain't got to. You got AT on your team. You got DeWanna Bonner, who's a champion, like you said. You got Kai Coppers, who's a champion. Sammy Whitcomb is a champion. You got champions around you. You don't have to show that I'm the best. Just go out there and show I can get it done. And to me, she doesn't show that a lot of times. She fails more than she succeeds. And that's why we question Satu's game. That's why we question
her. Be the unicorn.
Yeah, be the unicorn. That's what we ask
you to do. Be the unicorn.
That's it.
Please go be the unicorn.
What's up, Detroit T? What's up, Tulip? Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel.
We don't need her to do that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Focused on being in her spots, which she should just play. Maybe she's in her head. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch.
Yeah, I think she is. I agree, KS. I think she gets in her own head. Like, if you look at the losses they've had close, Satu looks like she's in her own head. Like, remember that time when DeWanna got there, like, Satu needed a mental break, and there's nothing wrong with you taking a mental break, people. But I'm just saying, sometimes to me, Satu can be a little, like, in her own head at times. And she's too good for that to me. To me, Satu should, not saying she should say, hit a ball now. I need her to take over at certain points. Because when Kai Copper was missing down the stretch, I need you to step up. DeWanna Bonner's 36. AT's 34. I need you to step up because look, Auntie, they not gonna be there forever. DeWanna and AT probably got what, 2 more years left, if that. So you got to step up now. They looking to you now. You are the next person. Ty Copper and you got to close the deal. If y'all don't close the deal, F this series, y'all ain't gonna win the next series. If y'all two can't close, that's facts. Okay, I see you, Keena. You basically said get that thing to DB or Kai or AT. I mean, that's fine, but she still got to contribute some way. You got to contribute. You got to stop worrying about getting to your spots and just let that thing go. Like, if you're worried about trying to get to your spot, man, you got to understand, this is the fourth quarter. This is OT. This is money time. You ain't going to get the best shot. You just got to let it go. You got to have the mental capacity to say, boom, I got to take over. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's what I need. That's what I want to see. That's what I need. That's what I want done. Hey, the unicorn could mean for that night 8 points, 13 boards, and a few blocks. Possibly Bear, but I don't need her to be the unicorn like that. I need her to be the unicorn where she is scoring, where she's defending, where she's sometimes got the ball and dishing it off to her teammates. That's what I need her to do. I need her to do that. Yeah, I agree, Miss D. She did kind of lose her way when DB. I didn't like when DB came over because I think Prince made this point where he said that it either can help the team or hurt the team. What's up, Protect the Youth? Chilling. Yeah, she don't, Bear. She don't take it enough for me. How old is Satu? I think she's 25 or 26 or 27. She's in that range. Yeah, we'll see, Nations Alliance. Right, she got to have some points, man, or they going home. I agree, Bear. Angel is different. Angel thrive. If you watch Angel, Angel thrives as the game gets into the fourth quarter. You know, some players, they're good in the first, second quarter, but third and fourth come, they disappear. I agree, KS. I agree. What would I define her role on the Mercury? To me, Satu's role is to score and defend and rebound. To me, she's the wing. They need her to rebound and score and defend and also dish off some passes when she needs to. That's her role. Be an all-around player. You know, don't just be a one-way player. Be an all-around player. What's up, Miss Bernadine? Yeah, I know they missed a lot of shots.
My bad. That was wow. I guess my apologies. They working in the neighborhood. Something else go wrong. But actually, gonna hold it down. I don't matter. It don't matter. What I missed? Where we at?
They was asking Satu's role on the team.
You think it's defined? What did you? I don't know if it's defined yet.
Problem. That's one. That was what I was finna say. You're right. I don't think it's defined, and I don't think it ever. I think it was more defined before DeBonner. DB came on the team, and I also think what they need from her is an all-around game. I don't need you just to shoot shots. I need you to do the little things and help out. Because when your shot's not going, I need her to tap into that IQ and say, okay, my shot's not going, so let me do better on defense. Let me help with the boards. Let me get some assists. Even if it's just one or two, try to get the Hawkeye assists. A lot of these players, yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Question. How much of this is just her pressing because Lil Sis sitting over there and she got one already? How much of that is just
I think that's 70%. Because think about it.
she got one already.
Right,
you know
right.
What I mean?
Yeah, so she wants to win because look, she got her one, but everyone says you're the better Sably sister. Right.
I'm the unicorn.
So right? I agree.
Healthy or unhealthy. I'm not saying that it's not healthy. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's in an unhealthy way. I'm just saying that there is a level of competition among siblings that especially now it's you. And I can go through you to get it done. Yeah, I want to show, right?
Auntie, how you think them dinners?
And that's the other part. I told you how them dinners go. Satu tired of buying dinners. Satu tired of buying dinners.
Auntie, how you think those dinners were? How you think those dinners were when Eli had one more than Peyton? You don't think Come on.
How do you think the dinners are when Phoenix play New York? Because loser buys dinner, right? Loser buy dinner. And I'm the baby, right? So I'm gonna be petty. When I come to dinner, win, lose, or draw, I'm wearing my championship ring. I'm just you done picked on me my whole life, right? Come on, I was the run of the bunch, right? I got one. I don't know how competitive they are. I know that they love each other to the point where
no, they competitive. They competitive.
But I don't want to make it seem like there's actual beef. I'm talking about just natural
competition. No, it's not beef. I mean, but auntie, that's the casuals. There's no beef and
that's why I want to say. Because we get the casuals that come by here. That's why that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying at all.
Yeah, I think that has a part to do with
Germany with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Sabrina, her best friend. So you don't think that irritate her too? Sabrina got one and you don't? Come on,
you're not in the club, homie. It's pushing on you a little bit.
Right. What's up, Jabari? That's what I'm saying. So, Phoenix did get, Bear, that's a good stat. They got out rebounded by 17. So, Auntie is right. Auntie said Mac should have came in or Brown. And like I told Auntie, I don't think AT likes playing with those players because AT like to play fast. She don't like to be all congested in space with Kalani or Mac. And to me, that's the wrong approach. You need Mac. In your games where y'all beat New York, you either had Mac or you had Kalani playing.
What was the game
I don't get
Mac had 4 blocks in? What was the game Mac had 4 blocks? Yeah. Mac coming along. You got to put Mac on the floor. And you got Mac to let you go. Mac is going to let you go faster than I think Brown will let you go. I just think it's style of play, athleticism. I just think that Mac let you go faster than Brown let you go. But I also think that there are spots that you can let Brown get on the floor just to get on JJ's nerves. And if nothing else, even if JJ pulls her out, then there's at least room for my guards and my wings to go down there and get some rebounds. But gotta let Nate's gonna have to make some adjustments. And so we're gonna see what Nate does. We're gonna see.
We'll see, man, because they keep talking about he should have been in Coach of the Year. I didn't have him as a candidate. I don't like Nate. I think Nate makes too many boneheaded decisions when it's time to make the right decision. That's just me.
And we gonna look. Yeah, they back. They home. We gonna see what they do. But like I said, for me, it's where is Stewie? What is Stewie saying? What is Stewie doing? How does Stewie fit in? Is Stewie 100% ready to go? Is Stewie in shades on the sideline? That make a big difference for how New York play basketball.
Stewie's gonna come out there in the walker.
So there's that. But you also can't have the last shot can't come down to AT's. It can't come down to AT taking the shot. It can't be the push shot from AT.
Hell no.
AT can't miss the layup, and she can't miss the 2 free. It don't work like that. What's up, Anthony? Kalani and Mac score where AT doesn't. Those easy shots in the paint and at the free throw line, absolutely. Yeah, it was non-contact, which is scary. And then the commentators actually said that they saw discomfort in her face going up. So if that was on the takeoff, she already knew coming down. Stewie was on the sideline with tears in her eyes. She went right to the rack to try to see what she could do. So part of me felt like Stewie knows whatever it is. Like she felt that before, and so I don't know if that's a meniscus, what that is. I hope it's nothing really serious, but without Stewie, New York is a different team to me. And I know when I asked y'all before, who's more important, JJ or Stewie? I was like, JJ, Auntie. And I was like, yeah, okay. Stewie's IQ means something to me. And it meant something to them because they went from 2 to 5. So I know y'all like they back home and it's going to be rocking and they can get it done. We shall see.
No, I'm done with
here's the thing.
I'm done with JJ. I was wrong. No.
Alyssa Thomas and them ain't going. They not finna lay down.
Needs to be there. Stewie needs to be there, Auntie. I was wrong. JJ's disappointed me. I don't even know why I took JJ because she disappointed me in Connecticut. Yeah, it's Stewie. Like Stewie runs that team. She's the floor general for that team. She helps out on the defensive end as well. She's an anchor. If you don't have her for both sides of the ball, you're not winning. I'm sorry, you're not winning because I don't see them winning. Like, yeah, Fee-Bitch is good and all, but she's not on Stewie's level, never will be. So again, I'm sorry. They need Stewie if they want to win. Because if Stewie's not out there, you think AT and them gonna be worried about just them? Hell no. They're gonna be like, oh, food. Easy.
Here's the thing. I don't think that JJ can pull off one win without Stewie against this team.
No, not against this team. No. Now if they played like a Seattle or they played a Dream or somebody, possibly, but no, they're not gonna pull off a win in this game. Not without Stewie.
No, I don't see that. I think that the non-contact injury we've been seeing over this year's limited practices are causing this. I don't know enough to even speculate, to tell you the truth. JJ don't play with that energy and consistency every game. JJ got to come be Finals MVP.
Yeah,
she's got to come play like Finals MVP. But you know, the bottom line is, even with her being a Finals MVP, they don't get the chip without Stewie on the bum knee. That's just the fact of the matter.
Connie, Connie, she can. JJ can pull off a series, but not this one. This Phoenix is tough. And don't let Kai Copper wake up. If Kai Copper wake up, KFC, if she wake up, it's done. It's a done daughter.
I ain't even worried about how Kai played in Unrivaled. Kai wasn't even healthy in Unrivaled. She wasn't.
She wasn't healthy.
Season. So I don't even look at Unrivaled for what Kai did. I'm looking at how Kai started the game. The Kai that has to show up is the Kai that closed the show to get the gold medal. That's the Kai Copper that has to play basketball for Phoenix in the playoffs. The Kai Copper that came off the bench when it got the gold medal after not having been very involved. Kai went and closed the show. That's who Kai is.
Yeah,
closed the show.
Yeah, that's what we need Kai to be.
But the unicorn has to be the unicorn, right? You got to take smart shots. You got to make the right pass, and you can't press. So they got to let this game come to them a little bit.
Right. Why do people keep reducing Angel to? I mean, Angel. I don't even get into that, Israel. Angel's a hooper. Nobody cares about that. Those are guys and people trying to get clickbait. Kai only looked good against the Sky to me this year. Kai looked okay this year. Them injuries, you got to remember when she came back, the injuries and stuff. But against the Sky, she gonna bury the Sky every time they play because she don't like their organization. She don't like how they treated her. And you think she like how they treat an Angel right now? Oh yeah, she was finna come and get their ass buckets. Shit. She don't like Chicago. She gonna bust Chicago ass every time she get a chance to. Yeah, I mean, she's a hooper, Bright Eyes. Like, if we're still trying to argue about the rebounding and the stats, bro, Angel don't play for stats. If Angel played for stats, bro, she wouldn't have sat out the game. She was hurt. She would have played. She would have broke everybody's record. She would have kept breaking records. Angel told y'all, I want to win. I don't care what it takes. I want to win. And I think people, because she's on such a bad franchise and bad organization, they forgot about the Angel who has won at every level. Every level she's won. Every level she's been a leader. She tried to be a leader on this team, but you got a bunch of bum-ass vets who weren't there to win. They were there just to get their stock up so they can go somewhere else and get a bag. Let's just call it what it is. And then they got upset because she said what she said in the article, and then they did like old ass vets did. They took the front office side of it when they should have took her side. I'm just saying, sometimes when you're immune to being talked bad about and did wrong for years, you kind of accept it. And I think that's what's happening with these vets on the Sky. They accepted being mediocre. They accepted not wanting to lead. And it's not just them. You had some vets last year who didn't like that Kennedy Carter was balling, who didn't like that Angel was balling. So they tried their best to hate. Y'all got to look at the whole picture. Yeah, too many vets with egos, Connie, and a lot of these vets have never been all like a all-star superstar level type of player. Yeah, some of those vets have already won, so they're about to check. Hey, Bear, you can't play with Angel then, bro. Angel don't give a damn about that check. She getting it. She loves it. She's blessed. But at the end of the day, Angel want to win. Like, Camilla want to win. These are two players who came from a winning organization. And just how people have tried to pit them against each other, how they've been tearing them down these past 2 years just shows me how dumb society is. Thoughts on Aces versus Seattle? Easy. Seattle quit before the game started. I mean, they did. Like, Seattle was no match for the Aces. I told everybody, I wouldn't be surprised if the Aces don't blow these guys out. I mean, these girls out. I mean, these gals, excuse me, out. Seattle don't have the team to match up with an Aces or they could match up with the Lynx. If they would have played the Lynx, that would have been a better series for them.
That was their plan.
That
was their plan.
Yeah, that was their plan. But
Golden State
messed it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Golden State messed it up. So, you know,
Seattle know they outmatched. There's no answer for Asia.
Yeah. No match for Asia, no match for J.O., no match for point guard, man. They too good, dog. Like, the Aces are too balanced and too together now. They done figured out how to run their lineups and their team. Asia done woke up and said, I'm finna take this serious now. When she's been taking it serious, her team had to take it serious now.
Nobody
appreciate the subscription, Anthony.
Nobody's gonna match up with the Aces. Aces going undefeated to the chip. She's going undefeated to the chip.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ezzy scored 2 points and Sykes scored 0. Nalissa Smith was dominating Ezzy all night. And then Asia took her to school. And then look who was guarding Sykes. I told y'all, J.O., I'm going to be real with y'all. People may hate me after this, Auntie. If Asia was not around, J.O. would probably be your best player in the league or in the top 3 or 5. Easy. I'm sorry. Like, she does things, Auntie, that if you're not a savant or know the basketball game, you would not appreciate how J.O. is. J.O.'s oh my gosh. She hit that last second shot, I think, before the end of the first half, it was, and she plays at a pace where it's like, you can't do nothing to me. First of all, I got a 10-pack. She ain't got no 8 or 6. She got a 10-pack. And then she got the arms bigger than any person in the world. You're not finna stop her from getting to her spots or the paint. Like, she's incredible. And then you add that with the GOAT, in my opinion, and then the point guard, there's nothing you could do. They needed to get that selfishness off the team. I know people love Kelsey. I don't disrespect Kelsey. She helped them win games too and championships. So we're not taking that from Kelsey Plum. She helped the Aces get to where they needed to get to. But last year, it was time for her to move on, because now you see how Jewel Lloyd fits now. Because now Jewel Lloyd is turning into playoff Jewel. Like, all right, no more of that bum shit. It's time for me to step up now to be the gold mamba instead of this garden snake I've been. So Seattle don't have no answer for that. And plus, Slim, the way she plays, it just doesn't match. It doesn't mesh with this Seattle team. That's why I told Auntie, if I'm Seattle, I'm letting NECA and Skylar go after the season. And I'm just going with Slim, Horston, Gabby, Ezzy, and I mean, if Ezzy don't be there, you still got Malunga and whoever else you want to bring in, and Nikki Mule. You could bring Nika Mule off the bench or starter, because Slim has shown she could play with a Nika Mule type of guard. So, because you had that in Suge
player. If I'm a Seattle Storm player, I don't even know that I'm signing back up to play with Seattle. I might.
Yeah.
My options are. It depends on what the organization is doing with coaching and everything.
Right.
I would just wait to see, who's the coach. What are y'all gonna do? It's kind of been kind of clunky the last 2 seasons. I might could do better somewhere else. I don't know. And I mean, okay, that's fine if Quinn is gone, but who's there? Right? Like, it matters who's there. I think it really matters who's there. Y'all run them likes up. Yeah, I don't think the Lynx can beat the Aces. I don't see nobody.
I don't either.
Asia right now. I don't see nobody doing nothing with Asia right now.
I don't either.
That's just that.
I agree, Kanye. I think they're gonna keep Gabby and the rookies. I don't see them. I could see Slim coming back, but it depends. Like Auntie said, Slim's a vet. She's 31. She might not feel like staying with that BS. She might be like, man, I'm ready to bounce. And I just got here. Do you feel it's incompetence on the part of Seattle not to find the players that fit with Slim, or is it just that the players that draft or sign fit the system? This was before Slim. I think it's the front office, or I think it's the front office fault for not having any leadership in the locker room, or putting players in positions that they shouldn't be in. Like,
how could they build around Slim? Slim just got there. How do you build around Slim? Slim been there 3 weeks.
Right.
How do you
Skylar's been unfairly getting blasted. And I don't think it's all Skylar. I think it's NECA. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Too much other stuff going on in
the
world.
Like, I believe it's NECA not stepping up and being a leader. I think NECA's not a good leader, man. She's not a great leader. And I question her as being ahead of the NFL. I mean, not the NFL. My bad. The WNBA PA. That's what happened, IT, when you get overloaded with like 80 games yesterday. And it was crazy. I kept up with all of them. It was crazy.
Here's the thing. Y'all can say that Skylar's a crash out queen, but when Skylar really crashes out, she turns up. Skylar's crash out of basketball is different. What Skylar is going on what Skylar has going on right now is totally different this year than any other year than she's been going on. If you don't believe me, Google her and check out her backstory, everything that she's dealing with on and off the court, and then talk to me about what Skylar got time to do. Skylar ain't got time to be trying to be no disruption in this locker room. Y'all better get focused and locked in on what's going on. Don't be just believing in narratives. Check out what's going on in Skylar's life for real. Because like real life is going on right here. Crashing out about a basketball game and what she got going on, two different things. Two totally different things. She's turning into Skylar Just Diggins this year. So just like y'all was giving grace and talking about Kelsey Plum need this because she was going through a divorce, check Skylar's story. But y'all get to telling me about who Skylar is this year.
Man, Skylar been she been with her husband for years.
And I am spoiled brat, and everything that's going on around that. And I am. People be so quick to be like, real life ain't just going on. These people are more than just basketball players. That's a mother. That's an ex-wife. This is somebody that's going through real life. So for everybody to be like, Skylar's the problem. Skylar's crashing out. Tell me about the time what did y'all see Skylar do?
Like, to me, I put this on NECA because
it's not just, it ain't just the divorce that I'm talking about. And I ain't talking about love. What I said was the entirety of everything that she's going on may weigh more heavy and may be more than what people actually know or have paid attention to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it ain't just a divorce. There's a lot of layers to what she's going through. So that's what I'm talking about.
Right. I mean, look, like I said, to me, I question NECA as a leader. I think I've been questioning her as the WNBA president. And I think like you said, Auntie, we need a new leader as far as in that segment, the WNBA. And I think Seattle just needs to clean shop and start all over again. Just everybody bounce and just go from there. Like, you're not going to win anything. You're not going to win anything in the next couple years, especially when you don't have your when you don't have the locker room or you don't have players feeling like they want to be there. So
here's the thing. And it's easy to be like Skylar because Skylar been a crash out before and people didn't heard Skylar's name and stuff. But at the same time, as much as Skylar is over there, the head of the WNBA is over there. That's her locker room. It's been a mess 2 seasons since she got there. She ain't the only factor. Skylar ain't the only new factor in Seattle. So it's amazing to me that when you go back and look at what the hell did NECA leave in LA, and then you surprised at what the hell the locker room looks like in Seattle. But everybody's just talking to me about Skylar. Stop playing with me about Skylar.
Wasn't she in that locker room with Kennedy Carter and Liz Cambage and them?
Yeah, let's talk about the locker rooms that NECA has left in her wake, man. Y'all quit playing with me about Skylar.
Right. Like NECA has never left the locker room. It's easy to call Skylar name.
It's easy to call Skylar name.
Right, I agree. Like NECA, how does NECA keep walking away unscathed? Like nobody says anything. It's crazy to me.
Skeptical on NECA from the.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about.
I'm answering in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We said Seattle need to clean house.
I mean, they got a clean house, but look, my thing is this: NECA. I've seen Skylar play on a team and get to a championship, being Skylar. NECA has yet to show me she could get there without a Candace and a Chelsea Gray. Like, she got to show me that.
Everyone loves NECA is a narrative.
That's a narrative, man. A lot of people don't like NECA. Like NECA knows how to put on a face. How do you say it like a politician does? She moves very politician-ish, in my opinion. Yeah, since Sue Bird left. Yeah, y'all haven't had the leadership. And then think about it. Soon as Noel Quinn got the job, Stewie was out of there because I don't think Stewie agreed with that hire. I think Stewie was like, we don't need a player who I played with to be the goddamn coach. It was like the Jason Kidd remember Jason Kidd, Auntie, became the coach of Brooklyn? Paul Pierce and them looking like, nigga, he was just playing a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, what are we talking about?
Very, very difficult. It took Jason a minute to find his footing.
Right. So that's, come on.
Took J Kidd.
That's not gonna work. Yeah, they look at J Kidd like, huh?
I ain't ready. I don't agree that it's Skylar's the problem.
No, I don't think Skylar the problem. I think we were told and made to believe it, but it's not her. The only reason they're blaming Skylar is because Skylar's very passionate. That's why I said on my Patreon about the Jewel Lloyd and the Skylar situation. Skylar is very passionate. Like, she's not a malice, or I don't know. I play with people with passion. So when a person's saying something, if you're not used to somebody being passionate, you take it as they're yelling and all that. They're not yelling. They're just overly amped. That's not yelling. I think people think because you're loud and you're just loud talking. No, that's just how I talk. That's just me being passionate. Yeah,
you know when I yell.
Right. So I think people misinterpret. Right, Auntie. Hey, that's right about me. You're right. You're right. So Auntie know me like the back of my hand. So like I said, you have to be she's passionate, and a lot of these people in the industry, let's just be for real, they soft as hell. If a feather hit their arm, they the feather.
And really,
little kids.
I had to go back. I had to really go back and look at UFC because I was almost buying into the narrative. Like, okay,
me too.
She was this, and then I went back and really started looking and was like, Is she? I don't know. I don't think so. But this is an easy narrative to push. It's easier to push an angry black woman type of trope than it is to really look what's going on. Right?
Yeah.
We're getting into the layers and stuff. So it's easy to be like, Skylar, it was Skylar.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yep, it's always Skylar. You know how Skylar get. You know how Skylar is. Maybe if it wasn't Skylar this time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I'm just saying. They always love to point out. They love to always
talking shit is how you said.
That's what I'm saying, Peter. I agree. Peter. Like you gotta have dog in you, and sometimes dog don't mean that you the loudest barker. That one dog just sitting there looking, and they gonna bite the shit out your ass soon as you walk up. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't giving you no warning. They just gonna eat. They gonna bite the shit out you. And a lot of times we misinterpret people's passion and how they're coming off as, oh, they're being negative or they're wrong, because that's what's been stigmatized in our heads since we were kids, even before we were born. That when somebody is loud, oh, they're mad and angry, they're emotional. No, they not. That don't mean you're emotional, you're mad or angry. I could have a good day and just come in this thing like, hey, how's it taste, mother ucker? I ain't yelling. That's how I talk. You ain't seen my movies? Deep Blue Sea, a shark ate me. A fucking shark ate me. Drink, bitch. You know, that's...
Yeah. I mean, read the room.
That's you can not angry.
See the team is having some personal issue. Sure, it's a personal issue. But
it's a personal issue in every locker room, though.
It don't have to be Skylar,
through that. Like, listen.
I don't disagree with that. But
y'all want me to tell y'all a story? Auntie, let me tell them a story. This is about your this is about your Tom Brady, right? Y'all think in Tampa that locker room was close? Tom Brady was 2 seconds from beating the shit out of Mike Evans. Him and Mike Evans did not get along. Mike Evans is the biggest crybaby. He's soft. He always complaining. Man, Tom was like, man, go get me Antonio Brown. Go give me Antonio Brown. I can't deal with this guy. Godwin, he's cool, but this guy, I can't deal with him. He cries all the time. I threw him like 4 or 5 passes, but I'm not gonna keep throwing the damn ball up there, and I'm getting knocked on my ass. So, and they won the Super Bowl that year, Auntie. So people don't understand. It's always issues in the locker room. That's just how it is.
What locker room you don't think clash? Tell me the successful
locker room
that you don't think clash. No, I'm talking the Nations Alliance.
Oh, okay, got you. My fault.
Tell me the locker room that you think didn't clash. I'm curious. I'm just curious. That's wild that you think every locker room don't clash. Tell me who you think didn't clash. If they didn't clash, I'll show you some losers.
Facts. Exactly.
If they didn't clash, I'll show you some losers. People think
everybody
people think the Warriors loved each other. They was like, man, if
hell no.
The year before Draymond knocked your man out, they was
Jordan
like, hey, y'all knew the stuff that Andre Iguodala was like, if y'all knew the stuff that went on in this locker room to get to this chip, man, y'all wouldn't believe that we all still speaking. For the way that y'all think we love each other, for the way that y'all think this love fest is. It has to be some disagreements. It has to be some challenges. It has to be some uncomfortableness to get to a place that you've never been. You have to be able to push people and have conversations. And sometimes them conversations end up nose to nose. Sometimes them conversations end up in verbal altercations. Sometimes they end up in physical altercations. But you storm, warm, and whatever the rest of them phases is through becoming a team to get to that part.
That's a lot of Valkyries. That's a lot of Valkyrie, Sparks, and Mystics had problems. You don't want me to talk about the Sparks. Why you think Rakia wasn't there early on? Why you think Odyssey Sims just left?
The Mystics for sure.
The Mystics have problems.
The organization is still trying to figure that organization out.
And the Valkyrie got problems. Them players be bumping heads too. I've heard some stories about them this year. I'm just not going to say because I got respect. I put that on the Patreon, but they've had some problems in that locker room. They just know how to mask it and go play.
But again, remember I told you show me a locker room that didn't have a problem, and I'll show you a loser.
The Sun got problems too. The Sun had problems. What are you talking about?
I said show me a locker room without a problem, and I'll show you a loser. Now I'm waiting on you to put a winner up. I'll wait.
You think I'm gonna tell you this, Nations Alliance. When Angel was playing in the Connecticut game, who was she going at? She was going at Adada and Bria Hartley, right? What you think Anissa said to them when they got to the locker room? I'll leave it at that. I'm good. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that, Auntie. Because I don't like to air our locker rooms. So, like I said, what issues? I'm not finna say. You can come on the Patreon and come on my night hours. They have issues in every locker room, bro. There's not a locker room where everybody is kicking it. Sometimes you see people talking on the court, they joking, laughing outside of the court or outside of the field. Don't none of them hang with each other. So what are you talking about? I mean, y'all go to work every day. Y'all may be cool with that person at work. Y'all probably kicking it. Y'all talking about the women. Y'all talking about this. Man, and then outside of work, y'all ain't chilling with each other. Man, I don't get what world we live in. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about.
HD, if some people at work, you gonna kick it with in the meeting, and you wouldn't even go to lunch with. I wouldn't even go to lunch. We're gonna have a good time in the meeting. We cracking it up, we high five and all that. Lunchtime,
right.
I don't mess with dude like that, man. Moving on. That was for the meeting.
Right. Like I mess with like 2 coworkers outside of work. But when we at work, I don't speak to them. But when we outside of work, we holler at each other. We go out chilling. But you wouldn't even know that I'm cool with them though, because that's just how I move. So again, y'all keep thinking that everybody is cool. Y'all need to watch the Bulls Last Dance. Michael showed you everybody wasn't cool like that. They showed
Michael was in practice calling people hoes.
Right. Hoes, all bitches. Horace Grant was about to swing on him. Auntie, Horace Grant was about to swing on him. He looked at Horace Grant like, you crazy, but you ain't stupid, nigga.
Shit, Steve Kerr gave him the 2-piece. They took the punch.
Mm-hmm.
They'll show up right now for Michael.
Yeah,
that happens with family.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, dude, like, people gonna have that. That's just how it is. Like, when you're around people for so long during a season, during some years, man, y'all gonna bump heads. That's just how it is. Y'all don't even understand. Like, everybody don't agree. Like, shit, me and Auntie don't agree. We didn't agree about Camilla early in the season. We went at it.
We don't agree
but
about
here's what it is.
Knocked out in the playoffs. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, though. The Dream ain't losing to the Fever, nephew.
You know why they ain't losing, because Ron Howard got hurt. Ron Howard, listen, when Ron Howard got hurt, that was a blessing. You know what happened? You know what happened? God said this, Ron, let's put you to the side real quick, because we need this for all Black America. We need you to win. So move over here. Now, listen.
Hold on. We got to celebrate a new member to the fam. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. AS in the building. It's showing on the court, not gelling. Woo. Lots of people can't handle reality and everyday behavior dynamics. Just saying.
No, that's true.
Think about it. These people spend more time together than they probably spend with their family during the year, right? As pro athletes. So there's gonna be some days I wake up and I don't feel like that playing shit you on today. Some days I wake up and like, you know what I'm saying? We done woke up and I came down to breakfast tonight. I ain't in the mood for that today.
Me and my brother was finna shoot the fade in the kitchen one time. Like, bro, man, I ain't trying. You strong as shit. That nigga can lift the whole world, but we finna fight.
Finally found my laptop, couldn't join on my phone. Ridiculous. KS, appreciate it. Hey, I'm just saying, y'all, it's like a family. So some days I come down, you know what? I don't want to hear that today. I don't want to hear it. I don't. But they figure out a way to get through that. And that's the beauty of them being on a team. Think about that, man. They on the bus together, the plane together, they sharing rooms together. They trying to have they just regular life together too. Like, yo, man, shit ain't always sweet. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It ain't always sweet.
So that's why when y'all be talking, like y'all was trying to talk about, the locker room for the Sky was this. Man, I'm like, I had to tell y'all, nigga, the locker room worse this year than last year. And Auntie, you know what they were saying to me, Auntie? Man, you a liar. You ain't shit. Like my boy Lavelle Crawford said, you ain't shit. You fat. Your shit stank. All of that. That's what they were saying to me. They was calling me every every word in the book.
But why go all there, y'all, when like it's championship teams tell y'all the Don Staley them told y'all they have if y'all knew what we go through, what we hear.
Oh man,
the things that we have to go through, but we deal with it in real time right then, right? So at every level.
Oh, MJW, exactly. When the big three was in Miami. All the time, bro. Look, Dwayne Wade and Bron weren't talking to each other. They was about to throw hands. Like they really was like, people say, man, they friends off the court. They cool. They families love each other. But when they was on that court, man, D Wade was finna shoot the fade with LeBron. Like exactly. D Wade like, bitch, I'm open. He like, hey, bro. And Bron like, it ain't gonna be too many of them bitches. Like, all right, try me. We gonna see what's up. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Chris Bosh done cuss people out. Give me the goddamn ball. I was open at the niggas was like, damn, that's Chris Bosh. I thought Bosh was nice.
Then Udonis Haslam got to stand up. And keep the peace.
Oh, what? Shut all that shit down, Auntie. You know what I'm saying? Shut all that shit down.
Haslam keeping it together. So
hey, look, hey, I'm gonna tell you this story, Auntie, that you brought that up real quick. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but let me tell you this quick story. It's funny because Shaq, you know how playful Shaq is and all of that shit, right? Shaq was doing all of that playful shit. Udonis Haslam walked up to Shaq and said, hey, nigga, I don't play that.
Right.
Don't play with me.
I'll
knock your big ass out. Like, bro, we here to do one thing. We trying to win, bro. Y'all goofing off too much. Like, when people don't know, Shaq, great player. First ballot Hall of Famer like he is. We're not tearing Shaq's accolades down because a lot of y'all like to just say I hate Shaq, which I don't. I just think Shaq be full of shit sometimes, but that's everybody. So Shaq always plays a lot, but see, people let him get away with that shit. They didn't let him get away with that during Kobe years. When Kobe finally became that guy, Kobe won't let him get away with that shit. That's why Shaq said when they sat down, man, I should have did this better, that better, because he looked back on it and said, Kobe really wasn't trying to fight me. He wanted to win, and he saw it. Sometimes, like Auntie says, or my dad used to say this too, because Auntie said it before. Sometimes you got to sit back and look at the situation for what it is before you insert yourself in that situation. Because sometimes you're not reading the room. And like Auntie said, I ain't with that playing shit sometimes. And I be like that too. Y'all think because y'all see me jovial on here laughing, I probably just got done cussing a mofo out. I probably got done cussing a mofo out or I was going off about some shit. And then when I come on here, y'all be like, man, HD just a nice person. Nigga, I ain't nice. I ain't nice in real life. I don't like people. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like one of these people. Like, you likely to get slapped. I had to tell somebody at work, bro, I will slap the shit out your ass. Don't do that shit. This big ass box gonna be on top of your head. Like, I'm like, my mind ain't right. Yeah, my mind ain't right. So I don't play like that. I only play with people I know or I'm cool with, but I may be in the day like Auntie is, man. I ain't in that mood right now, nigga. Calm that shit down. Calm that shit down.
It's breakfast time. It's breakfast time, bro. Let me sit down and get some. I don't feel like playing right now. And it's sometimes you come in and some days you woke up early and you in there cracking joke, right? You gotta be able to a family. Gotta be able to read that.
Got to be able to read that. You got to, because auntie, it's like people don't know. Like, I'm a person, I gotta eat. I gotta have my breakfast. If it's soup, cereal, or if it's eggs and grits and whatever, I gotta have my breakfast, or y'all gonna get the shit in me all day. It just is what it is. I gotta get my coffee in me. If I don't, you gonna get the shitty HD. I didn't have coffee one day. I done got into it with a supervisor and got into it with a union guy. Man, nigga, I ain't have a shit yet. And I told them, I said, look, man, I'm telling you, first warning, y'all need to chill with that bullshit. Like, let me get some shit in me real quick and we good. Let me do that. We good, man. Look.
But it only takes, for the most part with the family, if they don't know that, right? It only take one time. Right, like
yeah, one time.
HD ain't had his coffee. Let it, it'll become a running joke. There you go. He ain't had his coffee. Leave him alone.
Right. We laugh at the shit. Right.
We figured that out.
Anthony, what question you asked me? Hold on. I'm starting to worry about this franchise and the coaching. Dog, it's your front office to me. Y'all front office is not as good as everybody say it is. It's just not. Because you keep having the same problem. You let a Jewel Lloyd go that was a staple in your franchise, one of the staples to help you win a championship. Then Stewie left before her. So something ain't right there. And then Noel Quinn, listen, I advocate for my black women and my black men to be head coaches. But sometimes you just ain't built for the job. Maybe you need to take a step back and be an assistant. Just stay an assistant. Some people just ain't good coaches. It happens.
Gotta be willing to do what you're good at.
AB stupid. Yes, AB, I have my coffee, bro. You ain't been seeing me drink it? I'm good.
That's funny as hell.
Because AB talked to me outside. That's like my big brother for real, outside, offline. So he always do that. Hey, bro. Hey, little bro. Did you have your coffee today? I be like, bro, yes, I have a coffee today, bro. I'm good. Oh man, the big three of Miami stayed with drama. Yeah, they did. Go ahead, Auntie.
Let's switch gears. Let's talk about the dream. Let's talk about the dream, because I know you were not real high on the dream coming into the game yesterday.
No, I wasn't.
What did you think about the game overall?
Kelsey Mitchell was the only one to show up. Everybody else was off. And then they missed some shots. They missed a lot of easy open shots. I think Atlanta, it was a blessing in disguise, and I didn't wish for Ron to get hurt, y'all. I just be joking, like, Ron Howard is the deciding factor of how far Atlanta can go. If Ron Howard is locked in and her decision making, if everything's flowing right, she's a top 5 talent, not player. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Talent. She's a top 5 talent when she's hitting on all cylinders. But it's too many times where it's inconsistent. I need Alicia Gray in this playoffs to be the Alicia Gray that me and you know she can be, Auntie. She got to be that player. And I'm not just talking about scoring. I mean both ends of the floor. Alicia is that girl when she's on. When she's on, that team is tough to beat because now the defense is pinpointing on her. Now I can move the ball. Nas can go off now. JC can do what she got to do. Brianna did a hell of a job yesterday on AB. AB is very tough to play, especially when she starts stretching out from that low post, going for that elbow shot or that top of the key 3 or that slot 3. She knows how to. She's very tough to guard because her size. She's not your traditional 5. She is, but she also got that extra bag where she could do this. And I thought Brianna Jones did a good job on her. But when Ron Howard went down with the injury, I think that opened everybody up to like, okay, let's do this. Pow, Nia Coffey, the supporting cast played their role. Maya Caldwell, I think people don't talk about her. Maya Caldwell has really been that defender they could put on the point of attack. And I love point of attack defenders, whether they're a wing or a 2 guard or a 1. You know, if you can guard that point of attack and get them flustered, and then also guard a KM and just make it tough for her. Because to me, KM's 27 points, they weren't the KM 27. You know, when she go off, it was more tougher, like you making her make tough shots, making her make quicker decisions. When you kind of speed KM up, you got the fever in the bag. You got them. And then if you could keep AB off the boards and you can make AB frustrated, you can beat the Indiana Fever. And plus Odyssey Sims getting nicked up early in the game, that messed them up. Because what people don't understand, Odyssey Sims really helped this team out after Ari went down. Because when Ari went down, you thought they was done. I thought they was done. Everyone thought they were done because they didn't have that floor general no more. But Odyssey Sims filled in perfectly. And it goes to show you that they can win and they're actually a more functioning team than such and such player being there. So the Dream surprised me with that. But again, Ron Howard's going to dictate to him. Ron Howard, if she takes a back seat and let Alicia be who she is, Atlanta could go far, but it'll end in the next round. Whoever wins this round gonna lose to the Aces, so it don't matter.
I got Atlanta getting out this round, and it goes back to what I've been saying about them from the beginning. 4 serviceable bigs. They got 4 serviceable bigs that they can put on the court. I agree. It's rare. It's rare in the dub, and it's rare in the playoffs now. So Indiana, respect to Indiana because they got that player out of the way and they figured out what it is that they could do to win with what they have. I think they just because their unwillingness to be consistent about going through Aaliyah Boston, that's going to cost them where they could go. And I hope it doesn't end up costing them Aaliyah Boston in the long run, right? Like, they may be getting ready to run her up out of town. But
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Indiana's gonna do because it's kind of hard. Because
what you mean?
Because I don't know. Like, I want AB off of the team. I want KM off of the team. I just don't know if they'll lead the team. I just have a feeling they don't leave unless something bad happens to the point where it's like, because AB to me is going to be a great all-star. I just don't see franchise player, but I see all-star and helping your team win a chip as the secondary player on the team. KM, to me, great as she is, she just don't give off franchise player to me. Like, she's very quiet. She's to herself. She doesn't have to have all that on her. She can go out there freely and play. Because Auntie, as the franchise player, you have to take the bullets as well as dish them out. You got to be able to take it and have a hard skin on it too. And I just think they've been able to play freely because Steph White has taken a lot of stuff off of them and they've shielded them from actually being on the internet like that. Because I think they don't be online like that. Like, I think they limit their time online or something. What Indiana has done.
Maybe, I don't know. I know, AB ended up cutting her social media off last year after some of that stuff. But here's the thing. There's a unique situation in Indiana in the sense that, listen, Indiana has to decide who are you going to be. Do you want to win or do you want to be a CC franchise? If CC is going to be the face of your franchise and that's what you want to push, then you're not pushing winning basketball. You're pushing CC as the face of a franchise and building up a fan base that wants to be able to come out and support what CC brings to the floor. That doesn't get championships, but that's a decision that the organization has to make. You decide who you are as an organization. I don't care. If you want to pursue championships, you have to stay on the path that you're on right now. Right. And so you brought in players, you brought in Ariel, you brought in Odyssey, you brought in all of the, you brought in pieces that work together. You're playing a good brand of basketball that was working on the floor. Now you have to figure out, number one, for a team to know that, hey, this is who we are as a team. This isn't the CC team. If we can get her on the floor, we will. If we can't, I don't know how that works. You figure that out. But this is a team that this is our identity. This is who we go through, and AB anchors that. And I think if you do that, then you can see them go further in the playoffs. But right now they're at a crossroads where they got to figure out who is their identity, and they got to decide this summer. You've had 2 seasons with CC that ended up with nothing. 2 seasons with CC that ended up with nothing, and you've seen yourself put together a brand of basketball that can compete at this level if you buy into it and then put the backing behind it to get your fans to support it. You can't be out there playing good basketball in Indiana, damn near, beating, running teams up and down the floor, and have your fans sitting on their hands because CC's not playing. That's crazy. So they got to make a decision.
Well, I told you, I told you what I'm doing. I told you what I'm doing. I'm building around KM and AB. Like,
that's what I think.
Like, that's what I'm doing because, Auntie, look at it.
It's almost like they got a mulligan, nephew.
Yeah. Because all I need is this. All I need is a point guard. We got that. All I need is a wing. We don't really have that. But Lexi Hole has been very good this year. I give her props. She's better than what I expected her to be. But you need a wing. That's all you need. And then you could bring back a Natasha again or go get another 4, like a Dantas or somebody to come in. You don't really need that many pieces for this Indiana Fever team, like to win a chip.
Well,
but now,
another thing,
like you said, what do you want to do?
Sorry.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go with CC or you want to win?
Well,
I don't get it.
Thing. And AB is saying get a big wing. Here's the thing: they had one, and if they'd have kept Bree Hall on the roster and developed her throughout the season, you wouldn't be trying to figure out how to get on the floor right now. Mm-hmm. You had a big wing that could play defense, shoot the 3, and has a mid-range game. Could score at all 3 levels, and has a high basketball IQ and loves to play defense. So they got a big wing. They had a big wing. They drafted a big wing. They didn't do shit with it. So that's on them, right? Like figure it out. Figure that part out. Yeah. Lexi Hall has been tough this season. Okay.
No, Lexi Hole is good, but she's not a starting.
I don't know how that fits into what we.
She's not a starting wing to win a ring. Yeah. She's good coming off the bench. You need like a Bree Hall, in my opinion. If they're smart, I would go with Bree Hall, and I would go with Aerial Powers. I would bring her back, and I will go get some more pieces as well. See if I can re-sign them and go from there. If you let KM walk out your door, your championship aspects are done. It's done. I'm sorry. Kelsey Mitchell's their closer, and she's their high motor player. So, like, if AB or Tosh ain't getting it in, she keeps you in the game or potentially could win the game for you if it's close. So you don't want to lose that. I can't lose that. I'd rather lose a CC than her. I'm sorry. That's just me personally, but we're in a business where it's about selling tickets instead of winning championships. Yeah, solid bench too, AB. I agree. Their bench wasn't that good, but their bench not bad. The problem is that you can get a bench because look, I can move Lexi to the bench. I can if Cunningham is healthy enough, even though I don't like her, she was good for him from the 3. You could bring her off the bench to be a specialist when you need a 3. And if she's not shooting the 3, I put her ass back on the bench. And then you could go get you a bona fide scorer off the bench. So they'll be fine, bro. Like I'm sorry, like, because Ari McDonald ain't gonna be healthy, I think, at the beginning of the season next year. So I'm trying to keep Odyssey Sims. I'm trying to keep Odyssey with KM, and then I'm trying to develop Bree. Like Auntie said, I'm a huge Bree Hall fan because the way she locked everybody down, like you can't teach that. You can't teach lockdown defense. You can't teach that. That's want, effort, and I want to do it. And then we seen her hit some big shots in the clutch. That could be a wing to help you win championships. And then, like I said, you can get whoever at the 4 and you keep AB at the 5, man, you ready to go. I don't think if you bring CC back, you're going to have to move people out the way. You're going to have to bring KM or somebody off the bench, and KM don't need to go to the bench because her and CC just don't play well together. They don't. The only way they'll play well together is if you keep CC in the corner or by the wing and let them run the action either at the opposite side of the play or even on the same side, but they're not incorporating her in it. That's the only way you're going to run the action. What 6 fewer players am I keeping? AB, KM, Tosh, Bree, Dantes if I can. She's hurt right now, but I would keep Dantes. And then Odyssey Sims. That's my 6. People gonna be like, but what about CC? I'm not sold on CC like y'all. I've watched CC for a long time. I just never liked her game. I've tried to like her game. I just don't like it. No, hell no Sophie. I can find a Sophie Cunningham. I can go find that anywhere. I agree, Billy Danzy. That was smart for Mitchell to come back before the CBA's done because now she's raised her value.
It was not a good business move. She got cored. Where the fuck was she going?
Right. Right.
It wasn't smart. It wasn't something. She got cored. Where was she going?
Right. What do I think of Michaela Tipson? I'm not a Tipson fan, but she could be a solid role player. She could be a solid bench, a player to come back off the bench.
Oh, Indiana team? You like her on Indiana's off the bench? Okay.
I mean, I don't like her on Indiana. I think they underutilized her. I think you know where she would have been good at, but they're too damn stupid. She would have been good in Chicago. She would have been a good backup 5 to come in for Camilla, but they not smart. Or she can play. She would be good in Phoenix. Actually, she would be very good in Phoenix. At that 5 because she could defend, she could run, and she could score. But I mean, that's all she is to me. She's a slightly better Brianna Turner. That's all she is to me.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I think she's okay.
I was serious about where. Like here, to me, Timpson. People were high on Timpson. To me, there's some development that needs to be done there. So I don't know who's developing bigs in the W. There's some work that needs to be done.
I want high on her. Because I watched. I don't know because I guess I watched Florida State. Nobody else watched Florida State, so I watched her. And like she just wasn't. She wasn't impressive to me.
Okay, let me ask you this because you watched her. Will she look better with a Latin type point guard, right? In that type of situation. That's what
I don't think so.
I don't know who
I don't think she was good. I didn't really like Latson on that team because I think the other girl played the system better than she did. It's just that she was smaller. But I think she would do well. I think she would do well with she would do well with an AT. Because I think what AT would do is AT would know how to put her in positions, and she would also be better on the defensive end playing with AT. Because I think her and AT would feed off each other. To me, she's slightly better than Matt as far as talent, but as far as like that heart, I don't. She fades away sometimes.
I think Timpson has height and athleticism that you can't teach, right?
Yeah, you can't teach that. So right.
I agree. I think she benefits from going overseas.
Right? Yeah, she does.
I always felt like she was gonna get a roundabout trip to the WNBA, not directly just drafted in. So surprised that
I was surprised.
But now she's got to get to work in this offseason. Maybe
I was surprised she got drafted. Yeah. I was surprised because Alucci gave her the business, and Alucci was smaller than her. And then Anissa Morrow just destroyed her in that LSU game against Florida State because people was picking Florida State, and I'm like, nigga, no.
I mean, Latson got hers. I'll give it. Latson got hers.
No, Latson is good, but you know who Latson would do great with? If I could have took Tipson away and put like an Angel Reese type player with Latson, like how she's with a Joyce Edwards now, those are the type of bigs I want to see her with. I don't want to see Latson with a Tipson like that because Tipson has a low motor and she's not going to give you that consistently. Angel will give you that consistently. So Latson would work with them.
Oh, absolutely. I see MSL 525 saying they're gonna kill you if you don't pick CC. So this is what I want to say to this.
Bro, they unaliving me now.
This is what I want to say before you address it. I think if okay, if you put your GM hat on and you want to know about just selling seats, and if you were an organization where you say, hey, we really don't have a chance at winning, but we want to be able to have some people in the seats.
I'm keeping CC. I'm keeping CC, man.
Yeah, but if you take the names off and you look at skill set and what versatility and parity and the stuff that's coming into this,
I'm not keeping CC.
She doesn't have a skill set that you would be like, I need to keep that if you take her name off of it.
Now, if she wants to,
step back. Step back.
If she wants to,
logo 3. Go ahead.
If she wants to be a Jamal Crawford type or Lou Williams coming off that 6-man and finishing the game like a Ginobili, I'll keep her. But in my starting lineup, I can't do it. I don't even see her. I don't even see her at the 6. As the first one off the bench, she don't play enough defense for me. Well, 7th or 8th. 7th or 8th, yeah.
Here's the thing: if you take her name off and just look at the resume and you look at the turnovers, and you can look at the assists, but if you look at the turnovers and you look at actually what is the skill set, and like MSL was saying, Sides had to start benching and platoon and CC down the stretch because of close games, playoff debacle, right? Because she didn't trust her. Then that's not a skill set that you write on the board as the one that you're saving. When you look at the other skill sets that are on this team, that's just it. If you take your feelings out of it and you make it not personal, no names, resumes, that ain't the 6 resume. That ain't 1 through 6 that you pick.
Yeah. Frank White, I know you're gonna say cap on Frank White. I mean, but that's how I feel. I mean, you've been following me, Frank. I've never been a CC fan. I didn't like her in high school. So everything I'm saying has been consistent since I've watched her. Everybody gets mad.
There's a lot of development.
Y'all just came around when she started doing something at Iowa her junior year. Me, I've been watching her for the full ride. I've just never liked her game. I've even said then that she'll be exciting and entertaining to watch if you like that bad basketball. But if you want to win championships or games, she's not going to win that for you. That's just me.
So I stay on both the platforms, please.
Oh, I know, Frank. I know you do.
Run them likes up on both the platforms. It don't happen. It don't happen. I just don't see that she's one of the 6 that you keep. And it's unfortunate because and maybe it's good that I was gonna say maybe a new franchise wants to pick her up, but no, because a new franchise, if they pick her up, will be saying that we going for butts in the seats and not trying to win. And the way Valhalla just came in here, you got to come in trying to be in the playoffs. They set the mark. Like these next 2 teams.
You gotta if you pick her up, you gotta build the team exactly for her. You got to.
Like, you can't pick her up to go after winning.
No, I understand that, but the only way you'll win with her, you have to exactly make the team around her fit her. But that's also a bad thing because if she gets hurt, you're gonna lose because those pieces don't fit.
Here's the thing. Let me say this too. We saw a team built around her. It didn't win.
Right.
We saw it built around her twice. It didn't win.
Right.
And I know y'all saying Juju's taking the face of the league. I don't think so.
No, not with Asia still there. No.
I don't know why y'all think Juju just gonna walk in here. Asia's gonna be like, okay, Juju.
Yeah, I mean, like
y'all make it make sense for me.
Y'all be tripping.
So Angel and them is just gonna be like, okay, here go Juju. Like,
look,
at this point, Juju is a great player, and I know y'all be talking about Juju like she's the Michael Jordan. She's not that for me. Juju is a great player.
She's a great player, but
she's gonna be super successful. I love the way that she's built her brand, but the face coming in and being the face of the league, oh no, I don't see that.
I'm gonna stick by what I said. Asia's the face of the league. When her time is up, I'm going Angel. Angel's my next face of the league. I'm sorry. Like, y'all can hate on her, and not you, Auntie, but people hate on her. I still think she has the potential to be that. Like, after Asia hangs it up.
Oh, is it Kini? I don't think a CC has a face of this league at all.
No, no. For white people, yeah, but not for not for the league. No.
I can't even say for white people. I ain't even gonna make it racist. I think ball, from my experience really on YouTube, real hoopers respect real hoopers. Right? You get all that out of there. Real hoopers respect real hoopers. So real hoopers, regardless, right? Black, purple, green, red, they're gonna look at that and say that's a step back three and no defense. You're not getting picked first at the park. We're not when we see you out there warming up, they're not picking that up. Hannah can be what? Hannah can't be the face of this league. Y'all stop. God damn it. Stop it. Here's the thing.
Hannah.
Here's the thing.
Hannah.
I think AB is saying Hannah can be. Here's the thing that I'm going to stay true to. I'm not giving anybody the face of this league that hasn't earned it. So Juju can't walk in here and get it. CC can't walk in here and get it. None of them can walk in here and get it until they do some of the things that the face of the league has done. Be a deep.
Yeah, Frank, what are you talking about?
Yes.
The face of the league has always been the best player. Like when Kobe played, Kobe was the best player in the league. He was the face. When Shaq was playing, he was the face. What are you talking about? Michael Jordan was the face. He was the best player. It's always been about. Hold on, I gotta get this off my chest.
No, go ahead.
It's always been the best player in the league. That's always been the face. When has the face never been the best player in the when? When? Tom Brady was the face of the NFL because he won. If Tom Brady wasn't winning RT, do you think he would have been the face?
Okay, you talking about down the line. Okay, I thought y'all was talking about walking in here. Yeah, ain't nobody walking in here being the face.
Okay, but down the line, AB. But down the line, AB, you have to be able to get it on both ends of the floor. You're not considered the best player if you don't win and you don't give something on both ends of the floor. That's just honesty. And before people say Steph Curry played defense. His defense was very exceptional in the championship games.
I'm gonna be honest. And it's probably gonna sound biased as hell. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I look at the people that's coming to the league next, and I think about who could be the face, that's Joyce Edwards for me. Because I know she gonna work for it.
I got Joyce. Joyce could be that. Yeah, I agree.
Sarah Strong is gonna work for it. These other players, Juju,
them too,
and Malaysia, they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall into a time where Asia's still gonna dominate. They're gonna play, and then Asia's gonna fade, and it'll be time for like
Joyce and Sarah. Yes, Joyce and Sarah would be the next ones because Auntie,
these faces y'all talking about. Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, these faces y'all talking about, they're going to be there. And I'm not saying that these players won't be stars. Some of them will be superstars in this league. But the face?
Right.
Well, you got to be on a different time for that. So
no, the face, no. To me, the face, the next one's up to be the face. And if y'all get mad, I don't give a shit. After Asia, I got Angel and Kiki. And then after them, I got Joyce and Sarah. Those are my next four. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I don't think Asia and Kiki get to be because I think Asia's going to dominate. Asia's
going to dominate, but still, even if she dominate, them two aren't going to be in their prime yet. So I still would go with them two, and then I would go with Joyce and Sarah Strong. It's going to be out of them four. Everybody else, I'm sorry, they're not going to be the face of the league. They don't play the 4. They don't play the 5. You can go back. Like the 4s and the 5s just dominate. Just like in the NBA, the 2 guard and the wings dominate the game. Like in women's basketball, the 4s and the 5s dominate. It just is what it is. So it's gonna be Angel. Right now, it's gonna be them 4. Angel, Kiki coming up, Joyce, and Sarah. Outside of them 4, Auntie, that's just how I feel. I don't see anybody else. Juju's nice, but Juju's not. She's not the 4. Juju again.
Juju will be a star in this league. She will not be the face of this league.
Right. She's gonna be a star.
She does not play the 4. The WNBA is dominated by the 4.
Right.
She will be a star in this league. Juju will be a superstar in this league.
She's gonna be a superstar. Exactly, she is. She's gonna be a superstar. Connie, listen to what I'm saying. I've said that the next face after Asia, I've said it. It's gonna be Angel, Kiki, Joyce, and Sarah. It's gonna be out of them four. Them four are gonna battle for the top spot. I'm telling you, because it's never like in the NBA, it's the 2-guard position. Michael Jordan set that precedence. He said, no, it's the 2-guard now. We run it. Then you had your Kobe, your Ray, your Iversons, your McGrady's. And then after them, you had the wings, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. They started taking the league over. Then the guard came back with Steph Curry. He brought it back. So again, in the women's league, it's always going to be the 4s and the 5s because the game is different in the women league compared to the men. So it's going to be them 4. Juju's going to be a superstar, of course. Yeah. Anthony Kyle. I'm not taking nothing from her. She's going to transcend the game as well. But the face of the league, I'm telling you, it's going to be those 4 players. I haven't seen anybody coming up better than those 4 players at the 4 position. That's just my opinion.
The beauty of this is Sonya Citron be a superstar, right? We'll be a superstar. Won't be the face of the league.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah.
Hannah Hidalgo. Get to the league. We'll be a superstar.
Yeah, she's gonna be awesome. Superstar. Yeah.
They're gonna be superstar. They're gonna be the face of the league, though.
Yep. I agree. Look, that's what I'm telling y'all. Look, it's me and Auntie on the same track. Auntie got Joyce. I got Joyce in mine too, but I also got Angel, Kiki, and I got Sarah Strong because I think those 4 are going to make a case. And guess what? Those 4, and guess what? 3 of them have already. They have a ring. Joyce is going to come up next. She gets her ring too. We'll see. But out of them 4, those 3 got it, and I think the 4s is not going nowhere because these 4s now, they could bring the ball up, they can set the offense, they could defend damn near every position on the floor, they can rebound at a high level, and they can score at a high level. So again, everything your guards are doing, they can do 100 times better.
Listen, Paige will not be the face of this league.
Paige won't be the face. Paige will be great, but she's not. She'll be a superstar, but she's not going to be the face. Like, she's not. I love Paige, but nah.
And this is what I want people to understand about Joyce. The reason why I'm saying Joyce is because USA Basketball already told you what they thought about her. They sent her to save the world. They sent her to save USA Basketball everywhere they could. Go play 3-on-3. Go play 5-on-5. Be the captain of the FIBA team. They telling y'all who. They tell you who Joyce was last year.
Mm-hmm. What Asia said, Auntie? What Asia said about Joyce?
Joyce is coming. She's next up.
Hey,
I don't want Sarah Strong to be the next JJ in the WNBA. I want Sarah.
Oh, hell no. She's way better than JJ. Hell no. Look, I love JJ, but no, Sarah Strong is no.
I'm not a UConn fan. I ain't a UConn fan, but I know who Sarah is.
No, Sarah is different. Listen, I ain't Auntie. Have you ever had to worry about if Sarah gonna show up or not? You ain't have to worry about that. No, Sarah coming to play.
Worry about was she was gonna have freshman moments, and that was okay. They grew through those. But where this is going, we'll see. We're gonna see World Cups next year.
Nah, man, she better than JJ, dog. I'm sorry, JJ wasn't that. She wasn't that fluid in her movement like Sarah was coming out of high school and going into her first year of college. I've watched both of them come up. Nah. Love JJ. JJ is very good in her right, great in her right. Finals MVP last year, very great player, Hall of Famer to me. But Sarah, man, y'all better go watch Sarah, man. Sarah's different. She's different.
How do I feel about Fuwali? Let me say this about Fuwali. So Fuwali was my favorite freshman.
Yeah.
I have Fuwali changing women's basketball at every level that she played at. This is the year that my ladies is gonna tell us who she is. This is when we find out who Lay is. This is Lay's chance to go be the leader. This is Lay's chance to go close the show. This is Lay's chance to go take a team to the championship. So let's see how they show up. I was really looking forward to Leigh and Joyce and Ashlyn and Latson and all of them playing together who had played together, but this was Leigh's choice, and so I feel like Malaysia locked in, and with the right development, Malaysia could be the best two-way player in the game. But Malaysia has to want that, and then she has to put the work to do that, and it has to start on the defensive end of the floor. Now,
I think Malaysia, to me right now, until I see otherwise, I think she'll be a solid star, all-star, superstar to team. I don't know. I think she'll be a great all-star, and I think she'll win. I think she'll help a team put butts in seats, and they'll get close. But I don't know. She gotta change up some things for me to say that she'll be that superstar franchise player. That's to me.
So, and then I'll say this. Does Leigh get drafted into the WNBA? I believe so. Is she a top 5 draft pick? Probably not right now. They probably won't draft her top 5 right now. She got some stuff that she got to prove, but she's got time to prove it. Will she do that? We're gonna find out. This is the year for her to show it. But I also know that Malaysia also could, there are going to be other opportunities. I could also see Leigh playing unrivaled basketball, 3-on-3 type basketball, 5-on-5. So Leigh will have options. She'll be a star in her own right, but it's going to be what she wants to lock in for. Watch out for Sanaya Hall. What are we watching out for?
Sanaya Hall. What are we watching out for her? Flaw J. I've told y'all about my Flaw J thing. I don't feel like talking about Flaw J because everybody gonna call me a hater. They gonna go crazy on my page about Flaw J. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Flaw J will be a great role player at the next level. Other than that, I mean, she could be an all-star, but it's up to Flaw J what she wants to do. Flaw J could be probably the best. She could be probably the best two-way player we've seen in a long time. She got the talent to do that, just like Fuwali. It's up to what they're going to do. Even though I feel Fuwali has a much more higher upside than Flaw J, I would take Fuwali over Flaw J. But like I said, Flaw J will be a great role player / all-star on the next level.
Flaw J got to be a leader.
Yeah.
Flaw J got to be willing to lead.
Yeah.
I seen her running first in the bleachers. That ain't enough. Flaw J has to step into leadership. If she steps into leadership and really accepts leaderships and is willing to accept leadership and really call players out, hold people accountable like she holds herself accountable, and be willing to really get in people's ass and not. I don't know if she feel like she got to be cool or if that's something that you do because your rap career, you know what I'm saying, you used to just, making the fans happy. We ain't got time to make people happy in basketball. Right. They ain't doing their job, and you the leader, get on and get out there and call them out.
Get on their ass. Yeah, get on their ass.
Lauren Betts.
I agree.
Lauren Betts. I like her. I like her sister better. No Breaks Blake's. She's gonna be a problem. You'll see.
Yeah, Blake's has the potential to be probably the best scoring point guard we've seen in a long time. Like she could be like that next level. She's gonna be that next level. She gonna drop 40s on your head, and she'll play defense too. She's hungry. So if she keeps that hungry up, I think she could be a great player leading a team to a championship. But we got to see it though. We got to see the intangibles when your shot's not falling. We got to see her take that next step. How can I affect the game in other ways besides me scoring? That's what I want to see from Michaela Blakes this year. And Lauren Betts to me is going to be another like Kalani Brown, like a Big T. That's just another big tall center. But what are you going to do? Like, can you survive in this league? Because the centers are going to start being like Camilla at that size, being able to run the floor like a gazelle. So what are you going to do? How are you going to counter that? Is she going to be able to adapt to that?
Who is that?
Let Lauren Betts. She's not to me, she's like Big T. And I don't see her really lasting because these new fives coming in, Auntie, they run the floor. They want to run. They don't want to stand in the traditional pose and wait for the ball to come to them.
She's gonna have to be able to step out and shoot the three. She's
gonna have to. She gonna have to.
So, but as far as Blake's, not anybody forgetting Blake's offense is there. Blake showed y'all the defense, smothering defense.
Right.
Smothering defense. She showed y'all
right. Right.
She'll turn it up.
Right. Right.
Swords is nice. Swords.
I like the other girl better than Swords, Auntie. The other freshman, the black girl, I can't think of her name. I liked her a little more than Swords, but Swords is nice. Swords can play.
Silas Swords is something nice. I
watched
nice.
Her. She nice.
Even people like Swords is her and her sister. They're gonna be a problem.
Oh man, I can't wait till her sister. Her sister come this year, right? Don't she play this year?
I think next year.
Next year, okay.
I think next year, but I may be wrong. Raven will show y'all why she's the best point guard in the game this year. In her game,
Raven.
That's all I got to say about Raven.
Raven is going to be a championship leading point guard at the next level. She's going to be she's going to be DeJounte, but she's going to be a lot better being a floor general because DeJounte is more of a 2-guard / wing. Raven's going to be probably the best floor general we've seen since the point guard. I'm just being real.
Chicago don't need Raven. Chicago doesn't know what to do with Raven. Chicago can't.
No, Chicago is not going with Raven because they got Sloot there. They got Sloot there, so why would they bring Raven in? It's pointing that they're moving towards Sloot. They're not gonna point to no point guard or young. And if it's a point guard, it's gonna be Suzuki up there. Suzuki gonna be the point guard.
Okay, her sister coming this year. Okay, yeah, keep Chicago away from any of the Gamecocks and get the Gamecock I got over out of there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want no LSU Tiger over there. I don't want anybody from the SEC over there. I want everybody gone.
Chloe Kitts will be the steal of the draft.
Chloe Kitts, you know what about Chloe Kitts?
Chloe Kitts will be the steal of the draft.
If Chloe Kitts can get that mid-range down, like at least up there in the high percentile, and then she can hit that 3, Chloe Kitts is going to be a problem. And she would be good on a team that love to run the floor and need somebody to run that play that little stretch 5 a little bit, Auntie, who can also bang down low 2 with you. She'll be way better than what Azarae is, in my opinion, if she can master that.
I just told you, Billy, Chloe Kitts is going to be the steal of the draft. Chloe Kitts is going to be in the National Player of the Year conversation. Chloe Kitts
I agree.
Shake. Chloe Kitts can shoot the 3. Chloe Kitts, all Chloe Kitts needed was the confidence. Somebody needed to say, Chloe, shoot that. She can shoot that thing. Don't worry.
That's it. And she gonna come back this year dangerous.
And the thing, everybody was laughing about Asia working out with Bam. Y'all think Chloe ain't working out with Colin? You think she ain't working out against that shirt? Chloe,
absolutely.
Chloe knows exactly what Chloe needs to do. Get stronger, get bigger. Chloe gonna be a problem.
How y'all think Chavez would do? I think Chavez overrated. That's just me. But hey, look, I may be wrong, but I'm not a Chavez fan at all.
I ain't got no comment until she go back and get her stock back from Gigi. It ain't nothing to talk about. But
I want Raven on that Vegas team. That's where I want. I want Raven with Asia. Because I think Chelsea is getting long in the tooth. And I think Raven would be a great replacement for the point guard, in my opinion.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Raven in Washington.
Oh, in Washington? Hey, that'll be good too. Because look, she'll fit with Kiki and Citron. That'll be a nasty 1-2-3 punch. And then look, Raven will be able to do what she wants to do at the next level because she don't really have to just run a particular system or set. Mm-hmm. Raven, I think, will be a lot more freer at the next level to be the decision maker and do what she wants to do. And I think that'll be a good coach for her to come in and play with, Auntie, first year. Sydney Johnson, I think that'll be good. And then Shakira might not be there because after the comment she made, I don't know if she's going to be there. and you can build around those three. And then Georgia Amo, I'm just sending her page. I'm just sending her papers.
Raven to Las Vegas is, that would be a done deal. Asia already said that Raven was the one. So if they could get her, that's great. But Grace Knox, she'll be in the transfer portal. Yeah,
after this year, because she's not gonna. I don't know why everybody keep thinking Kim gonna play these rookies. She's not playing these freshmen. She's not playing these freshmen, y'all. She's only gonna play like 7D, if that. So Grace ain't gonna be there unless Grace starts or get in that rotation. She's out of there.
Who's she starting over?
That's what I'm saying. She's not starting over nobody, Auntie. Unless you put her, you're not gonna put her at the wing, and you damn sure ain't putting her at the 4. So she's not starting over nobody. Because I think your starting lineup is gonna be Fuwali, Flaw, Michaela, and whoever the hell else you got to play the 4 and the 5. Because I'm not starting Koval. I'm sorry. I'm not starting Koval.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. 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 What's 4? What's 4 plus 4? What's 4 plus 4? 10. You stupid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So no, I'm not. You gonna start Amaya Joyner?
Listen, I'm going probably that, and I'm putting 4 guards out there, and we running it. We're gonna play fast the whole game. We're gonna try to run. Cause Auntie, you don't have an Anissa Morrow no more, and you don't have an Angel Reese. You don't have a LaDazia. You don't have a what's my girl name? Samaya. You don't got nobody. And Koval is too slow to play with Fuwali and them. Look what she did with them last year with Hidalgo. They had to move her out the way and move Maddie to the 5. She not finna fit. She's not finna fit with those guards. So Grace Knox, look, I'm either trying her at the 4 or the wing. Listen, I'm going small. I'm gonna be the first team in the SEC to be small because you're gonna have to. Who do you have?
Oh, what does 6'3" mean in the SEC?
That don't mean shit.
What does that don't mean shit in the SEC? Grace Knox, she's that big, 6'3", bigger than
look. I'm going, y'all. I'm going 4 guards. I'm going 4 guards and a forward or a wing type at the 5, and I'm running it, and I'm running zone. And I'm switching my zone up. I'm switching up on my sets. You're gonna have to play that way. Kim Mulkey, I challenge Kim Mulkey. You're going to have to you're gonna really have to coach this year. Because if you don't, y'all not gonna make it. Y'all not gonna make it. Y'all gonna be out in the first or second round of the SEC. And y'all don't even know if y'all make March Madness. If y'all make March Madness, I don't know how far you're gonna go.
Let me be really clear. I don't care who LSU started. I ain't thought about it. I'm still. I want an LSU fan to tell me who is their leader. I don't care who you start. It doesn't end well. I don't care who they start. Too many people on their team have heights that start with 5. They have too many guards and they don't have enough size. So I don't care who they start. And I'm also a person who I don't care who starts. It's about who finishes. And with LSU, it doesn't matter who's out there. It doesn't matter this year for them. They're in trouble. This team is not constructed very well.
It's not. And that's what I'm saying that's what I'm saying, Auntie. In order for them to be dangerous, they got to go small. They're going to struggle against y'all, Ole Miss, and Tennessee, and Vanderbilt.
I don't know who Don's going to put out there. She's probably going to put Raven and Tanaya.
But outside of them 4, outside of those top 4 I got, they're like 5 or 6, maybe 7. So
go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, outside of y'all, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, they're like number 5 or 6. And then you got to think about Oklahoma and Texas. They gonna be tough playing them because they got size. They got size now.
We finna get into
so they're gonna be so they're gonna be. You said what?
Yeah, we finna get in there right now. I'm pulling up height right now. We finna talk about that, nephew. as far as SE starters, let me say this real quick, and then we get into it doesn't matter who we start. Everybody's gonna play. The depth of South Carolina is what beats you. But for starters, they probably it's gonna depend on matchups. You're probably gonna see Raven, Tanaya, probably Tessa, Chloe, and Okai out there. I don't know.
HD, what are your chances Angel and CC both get traded this off season? And your Seminoles looking good. Love your QB. Oh man, hold up! Don't bring the Seminoles up. Auntie gonna have to shut me up. Listen. The Florida State, it's revenge tour. See, y'all hit us with them bullshit sanctions last year, and y'all tried to stop our shine because we had to go get DJ Oogly Moogly Mama over there from Oregon State after he sucked in Clemson, and Clemson lost, by the way. F y'all bastards. We still own y'all. So here we go. Angel will be traded, but to who, I don't know yet, but she's going to be traded. It's done. After you put those hit pieces out about her, like I told y'all, her team cussed they ass out. Her agent and them, allegedly, they cussed they ass out. Cussed Jeff and them out. They are not happy. They do not like that they're picking Sloot. She don't like that shit. She do not want to play with Sloot. Sloot plays too slow. Angel wants to run. She wants a point guard that wants to run and push the pace. She don't want a point guard who gonna stick in half court and dribble the life out the ball and then gonna take a bad shot. She don't want that shit. So she's gone. Cece ain't going nowhere because she's Indiana. She's really Indiana. She not going nowhere. So we got to stop asking that, is she going somewhere? She's not. Indiana don't value winning. They value ticket sales. They told you that already when they sat her out this year. Come on, y'all got to read the room. What W team could Tanaya Latson fit on? Tanaya would actually be good in Chicago, but we don't want nobody on Chicago because they are a poverty franchise. She also could do good in Golden State. She'll be good in Golden State, and she'll be good in Phoenix. She'll be good in Phoenix, especially because they need a scorer like that to go get them a bucket. Wiley and Flaw gonna have to get chemistry quick. It's not just about Wiley and Flaw, T. They don't have no rebounding. I think rebounding is key to winning in the SEC and defense. Okay, so you're saying she won't be traded, she'll be released.
How they gonna get them rebounds is the question. When they playing, right. when they go up against the size that they gotta go up against.
Yeah.
Is Koval rebounding over Oldacre? I'm just asking. Y'all let me know. Is Koval rebounding over Beers? Let me know.
No.
Is she rebounding over Cunningham? Let me know. These are real questions I got. I'm not being funny. I don't even think she rebounded over Aaliyah Del Rosario. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
So political, you think Reese is gonna be released? I don't buy that. They're not gonna release. They're not gonna release. And you know how much they need picks. They're not finna release Angel Reese without getting picks back. I don't see that. Because every star they had on Political Lil, you got to think about it. Angel has a resume. She's a 2-time All-Star, and she was in an MVP vote. You're going to get something back for trading her. They're not finna just release that. If they release her, then man, their franchise is going to hell like even more. I don't see them releasing her though. I haven't heard that. I've heard that they're going to trade her, Political Lil. I don't think they're going to release her. I think they're going to get a pick or two back. Because what I'm hearing is they got a lot of offers on the table. That's what I'm hearing. How they gonna release her? I don't think they're gonna release her. I'm just telling y'all what y'all heard. This is allegedly. You might be right, Political Lil. I may be wrong, but from what I'm hearing, she's not being released. She's getting traded. They're not releasing Angel Reese because they know they need assets. Chicago wants assets back. They're not going to release her. They'll be dumb as hell to do that. They're dumb, but they're not that dumb. But they're dumb.
So, whose issue is she think she's a superstar when she's average at best? Who are you talking about, Dixon? I'm confused. I want to make sure because I want to address that, but I want to know who you're talking about.
How is she average at best though? Like, what are we talking about?
I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. Who are you talking about?
How a person who makes the All-Star team twice in their first 2 years and they're putting up better numbers than most of the legends of the game in faster time, you think is an average player? Oh my gosh, dog.
She averages a double-double.
I'm done, dog. Y'all, how is that an average player?
Well, wait. I haven't seen you in the chat.
About?
Tell us who your team is and how long you've been watching basketball. That's normally what we ask.
She's playing against House.
She's playing against the same players everybody else is playing against every night.
Right.
So team and how long you been watching?
She's the auntie. She's the only player this year to hold Asia under 20. Like by herself.
That's what I'm
asking.
What
are we talking about?
What
are you talking about?
Who is your team and how long you been watching women's football?
Right. Who is your team? I need to know this. Cause you sound like an idiot.
Or your favorite player or whatever. However you can best describe.
I don't know what you talking about. Average. That's how I know you don't know basketball. At all. Don't know none about basketball. The Liberty.
How long you been watching WNBA hoops?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. And we finna wait for your response.
I don't think that Camilla or Angel can get traded without demanding a trade. I think it takes a demand from them to get moved. I don't think Chicago's just sitting back like, hey, anybody interested? I think they're gonna have to be like, hey, move me, I'm not doing nothing. Oh, you was at the first Liberty game at Madison Square Garden. Okay, so you've been you picked the loser and rode with them for 28 years.
Right.
Okay. There's that.
All okay. Right. That explains it all.
So let me ask you this, Dixon. Would you take Angel in New York? Yeah, would you take Angel in New York on the Liberty? No, you don't have to, but that was the choice you made. That's fine, but okay.
Right.
But you wouldn't take Angel. Okay. That's it. That says enough for me.
Right. Yep. That means you don't know shit about basketball. Thank you, Dixon, for telling us.
You know what's crazy? Because if you ask the majority New York Liberty fan base, they want her. Right. They would take Angel in a heartbeat.
Right. Exactly. So you don't know basketball just like that dumbass on the sports committee group. Y'all just don't know basketball.
They would take Angel in a heartbeat.
I would take Angel in a heartbeat. You know how many teams need that? They need a hooper like that.
All 13. All 13.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't get it. People just don't know Dallas, ball. It's cool.
So Dallas has the most picks, but does Washington have the most first round picks? Is that how this works?
Yeah, I think Washington got the most first round picks. I can name 10 players right now I'd rather have than Angel. Okay, but that means she's still within the top.
We could all name 10 players that could go there. I just would you take Angel? Just because I wanted to know what your assessment of basketball players look like. And based on that assessment, it let me know that we probably shouldn't talk basketball. Like we don't
exactly.
We don't see the game the same.
Yeah, Auntie gave you a chance. I was done with you when you said she was average, so you don't know shit. That's my opinion. Auntie at least politic with you. Me, I say you just dumb as hell and move on. So I just don't respect you or your knowledge.
I was trying to find a spot. I was trying to get to a common ground, but we just ain't gonna get there. Just
nah.
We ain't on the same spot. Okay, she could be average to you, but here's the thing. Her double ain't rebounding and good defense. It's points.
What are you talking about?
So you can't. She's a good rebounder because she's averaging double figures, but she's not a good. She can't score because she's averaging double figures. And then, besides all of that, tell me what team that's trying to pursue a championship wouldn't take a player that's a walking double and a good defender. Make it make sense. Tell me the team that would be like, yeah, nah, we don't need a walking double and a good defender every night. But we just said that defensive rebounds is what wins championships. That's why I said it's okay, Dixon. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by and engaging. But I'm done.
Yeah, idiot. Okay. Let's see. If they release her, she would holding them over a barrel. They not gonna release her, MSL. I'm telling you, they're not gonna release her. Like, look, they said in articles and stuff that after, like, we talked to Angel, like, she's still a part of the Sky after this situation. I'm telling y'all, Angel is done with the Sky. All of that shit is just PR movement. Wherever she goes next, she's going to a team and she's going to potentially stay with that team. That's what I heard. Now, if anything else come out, that's cool. HD could come back. If she gets released, I'll tell Political Lil, because I love Political Lil to death. So Political Lil know I'll tell her I apologize if I'm wrong. So that's just point blank, period. So I'm hearing she's being traded. She's trying to keep it low key because they've already did some damage. Like, y'all don't understand, when Annie Costabile put that out there, before that, they were already done. I told y'all when Jeff called her out during the early part of the season, I told y'all they were done after that. She was not talking to Jeff. Jeff was talking to her team. They were done. Angel said it. And then they talked. Some point in that time, she saw the practice facility was bullshit. It really wasn't what they said it was. Then they said they were bringing back a 37-year-old who just got an ACL injury. Yeah, she's gone. And she voiced that in the article talking about the front office. Julia Poe was the one who mentioned the players like Vandersloot, Banham, and all of them. That was Julia Poe. Angel was mainly expressing her frustrations with the organization, and she was telling that we can't just depend on Vandersloot because Sloot just got hurt. She was thinking of, we need to keep putting better to great players around her and Camilla, because that's what you do when you have two versatile bigs. But because Chicago has had a history of being trash and being a poverty franchise, they're just thinking about, oh, we're just going to go to Camilla. Beginning of the season, they said Camilla was the first option. They said that. They didn't say Angel was the first option. They said it was Miller, Ariel, and them. This is documented. You can go look this up in the Chicago Tribune. They said this shit. It was Julia Poe. They did not mention Angel as being the best player or the franchise player on the team. So then when the team was struggling, which it was because of Courtney Vandersloot slowing the damn game down and dominating the ball and playing too many minutes being that old, then they wanted to blame her, which was bullshit. So again, she's gone. Bruh, if somebody averages a double-double, stupid, that means they're good. They're more good than just rebounding. What are you talking about? How did she get a double-double then? Oh, she rebound her own shots? No, dummy. She didn't do that all year. Like, what are we talking about? She averages a double-double. She's like one of two who's averaging a double-double for the whole season. The only other person is the great Asia Wilson. So what are you talking about? And her assists went up. And her steals went up. What are you talking about? In total production, she's in the top 5 in the league, behind your 3 MVP candidates. She don't average 10 points, stupid. She averaged 14. She went up from last year. She averages 12 rebounds. She also averages 46 from the field. She's 46% from the field. What are you talking about? The reason they lost because they didn't have no goddamn guards this year.
Let me ask
this question. Bench. What are you talking about?
Let me ask this question. If making 5 shots in a single game was that easy, how come more people don't average?
That's what I'm saying. Why nobody averaging what she's averaging then if it's easy? That y'all come with stupid shit every day. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Like I said, I'm done talking to Dixon. So if y'all are still talking to Dixon,
that dude an idiot, man. Like, go read something Dixon basketball for dummies.
At Dixon directly on that, because that if
Mario, that's Mario. They're still going off of last season when this season she's been way better than last season. She's been the best sophomore from the class so far.
I mean, so
what are you talking about?
You have Angel traded and at a new team before the new season starts?
No, I think she's going to sit out. I think it's going to be a Sylvia Fowles situation.
Okay, so you think start of the season she's still at the Sky but sitting out, and it should be moving.
Right. She'll be coming to practice and doing all of that, but she's going to be sitting out.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, all right.
That's what I think.
Okay, I mean y'all heard it here first. What else you got up? What else you got up on the channel today, nephew?
Okay, got Stars Hoop Central. We're gonna do that today, and then I got Night Hours tonight.
Okay, Night Hours and Stars Hoop Central. Yeah, that's why I just move on from that. So here's the thing. One thing about us here, we are here about the education. We are here about learning. We are here about sharing receipts. Once we get to a point where it's like, hey, you really not even you just getting your keystrokes in, we move on.
We move on.
We're here. If you give us a receipt or a take that it's like, oh shit, okay, well, I'll take that in. I could take that in consideration. Let me think about that. I see where you're coming from. We got that. But if you just here to keep saying shit that don't make sense, we don't have time for that. We gotta move on.
Right. So what are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Like she's top 5. Like she's top 5 in the league on TN production. That's behind the 3 MVP candidates this year, Asia, Fee, and AT. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about?
Conversations.
Like, what are we talking about? So that means that your team is really bad. If your production is so great, that means you're doing more work than you're supposed to be doing. I don't think people understand that. I don't think people understand what that means.
You know what else though? Not only would people don't realize Angel would start on any other team, people would do that draft over based on what they saw.
Yes.
That draft would look different.
They did a redraft, Auntie. They got her going number 2 to the Sparks. Like, what are we talking about?
It's 6 teams. That's like, damn.
Right. Like, what are we talking about? She's outdoing her whole rookie class. The only other rookie you can argue that's really been on her level is Camilla, because Rakia doesn't get started to the end.
Yeah, but I gotta say Rakia, because Rakia is the first out of that rookie class to get 1,000 points. So
Rakia, I give her that. But I'm just saying. I mean, I say that. I got Rakia in there.
And the setbacks that they gave her, I gotta say Rakia is moving. She's moving at a pace that I don't even know if the Sparks wanted her to move at. But
no, Rakia is straight. I'm just saying, as far as all the things like his rebounding, defending, assisting, and both sides of the ball, to me, Angel and Miller have been the best out this class. And then I would go with Rakia, because Rakia is a scoring machine. Like, she's my number 2 or 3, but I got Angel at 1. So those 3 to me have been the best in their class, and they've been the best production-wise out of their class. They have been. So for people to say that she's average, that's not average, because no other person's doing that. So what are we talking about? Y'all this is why I tell Auntie, man, I rock with her, man, but a lot of y'all is dumb as hell.
So that's why I say we try to share the knowledge, but if you don't want the knowledge, we don't force it on you. We move
right. Like, what are we talking about? Like, there's nobody else doing it. Even Auntie, there's players in the league who's been here for 5 or 6 years. They're not even doing this shit what Angel doing. It's like, what are we talking about? Like, this is why I don't like. This is why I left. This is why I left the NBA. But Auntie, this is why I left the NBA, because these idiots, that's where they come from. These NBA people, they don't know basketball. So what they do is they try to go with a narrative or go with something that's been there from the beginning, but they haven't updated the resume because they haven't seen what she's been doing. Then they listen to people like Candace Parker. This is why I got beef with Candace Parker, because you being a great player, you're telling bullshit. You're not telling the whole story or giving credit to the player when you need to give credit to them. It's okay to criticize a player. I agree if they're not doing well, but when they're doing good and they're playing above and beyond those at their position from the past, you still don't give them credit. I don't respect that. So I don't even go back and forth with anybody anymore. I'm just done with it. You got to give respect where respect is due. She has been playing better than everybody out of her class. Now, Rakia has been the best scorer, but Rakia turns up later in the season. Angel does this from beginning to the end of the season. So that's all I'm saying. Not taking nothing from Rakia, but Rakia up there too. She's at that number 2 spot as the second best in the game in that class.
They're just in different organizations and being asked to do different things.
Exactly.
They're both making their contributions. Rakia was a little slow getting started because you had Kurt there was some setbacks, but
right, Kurt messed her up. Yeah, but it wasn't her fault. So, why? It was the organization.
Deladon just got named the U.S. Women's 3x3 director. Let's go, Deladon. Okay,
Deladon out here making moves. Deladon said, "I'm out and I'm making moves. I ain't playing no more. I got the Washington Mystics back with the other general manager. We on the right track."
Absolutely.
I want a super team. Angel, Rakia, Miller, Raven, and Sanaya. I wish, but that ain't gonna happen. That's a wish sandwich.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how some of these teams, and these players match up with each other as the CBA and all of this stuff shakes out and people on 1-year deals. And it's only so many organizations that I think players are going to be willing to go to with facilities and that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, you got to keep Brink over there. Don't forget about Brink, man. Is Brink?
And the front off, and the front offices. Like, look, Chicago Sky messed themselves up. The best bet for Chicago Sky, Auntie, they got to make up with Angel Reese. They got to get rid of Sloop. They got to get rid of everything because you're not getting no free agent ever after how you treated her and the other players from the past. Gabby Williams came out, I think the other day on the Sue Bird show, she talked about it. How they gave her the misdirection where they were talking about you could come to camp, but you don't have to come to camp. You know what I'm saying? So this was a bad look for Chicago. This is why I said Chicago handled this dumb. You don't do that. Like Angel, first of all, was too big. And now that her reach, people done found out about you. They're digging in your past. That's not a good look for you.
And Connie, is how you said, I see you saying expansion teams gotta come correct, but really, no, I would give the expansion teams a little bit more grace to get their stuff together. This team's been around here 20 years, ain't got a facility.
Chicago.
So I need one first.
Washington.
I need one right now. Chicago ain't got no facility.
Atlanta don't have one either.
Well, but the pressure on me, I better have a facility. Shit.
Dallas, LA Sparks.
Some of these jokers that's been getting that money.
Yep.
Come up off some of it and get some facilities. But I hear you. Everybody. So here's the thing.
The Sparks.
Like me and Political Lil talked about, there should be a standard in this league that says if you're going to be an organization in this league, you have to meet these health and safety requirements. That includes a practice facility that has whatever those things are. That includes charter flights. That includes security for these ladies when they're moving around. Mm-hmm. That includes all of the things that go with pre-game meal. All of these things that these ladies deserve. But yeah, they gotta. Everybody need to.
Satu said it. Satu already put it out there that yeah, that's cool. You got expansion teams, but what about these other teams? Come on, like you got to fix these teams in the league who's been there before you start pushing stuff to the new teams to do something. That's my opinion. And you can't do that.
Let me jump in here too, Sinister. You can talk about that team that lost to Mongolia and whatever Michaela Williams and them did, but don't forget about that gold medal that Sanaya Fagan and Harmony Turner and everybody delivered. Don't forget about that one. It was a 3-on-3 squad that we could have sent, and y'all didn't have to send. Y'all could have put Bonner on that 3-on-3 team with Ryan M and did better than what happened in the Olympics. So it was some misses, but we had a good one in between there.
Billy, they need to sell the franchise. It's not just Jeff P being there. You got to sell the franchise. That's the only way to get better. That's the only way.
It's the way to go.
Yeah.
But y'all, we can ready get up and get out of here. I am back. My lady should have been on what team? The 3-on-3 team was Sarah Strong enough? Maybe. It seemed like Lay was doing something else when that was happening, but I may be mixing it up. We got Stars Hoop Central coming up tonight. We got Cody McMahon. You know me, Cody. Don't put your hands on me, McMahon.
I want to see where she go in the league. She gonna be a dog when she get there.
I can't wait to see what she do in the SEC.
She gonna ball out.
We got late night hours. We got now joining the conversation. CC show. Now, y'all be on the lookout for these notifications. Atlanta send their players to a high-end sports place for recovery. They deserve it.
They deserve it. Yeah.
And then I'll be back here shortly with Mr. Lover, Big Daddy Long Dog himself with the picks here shortly. You know what I'm saying? And then nephew, we got to get together and figure out who is the Pillsbury Award for the year. Because we're gonna get that out next Tuesday. So, Pillsbury Award of the Year. Let me know who that is before we get out of here. Atlanta, Indiana. Nephew, who you got?
Atlanta, Indiana. I think Indiana bounced back.
Okay. And Las Vegas, Seattle. Who you got?
That's a sweep. They're gonna beat them in Seattle. And Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd gonna go to the middle of the floor and leave her jersey there to remember who home this is.
I'm calling the sweep. I'm calling the sweep for both of them for the Gamecocks to meet in the next round. So
okay,
Stars Hoop Central, pull up on Stars Hoop Central. They be cutting up on there. Y'all pull up and hang out with me and Coach Rowe. Until next time, y'all know what it is. That's what HDiiTV says. Talk Sports. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We'll see y'all next week. We out.